hell Blaze is. Sorry about mispronouncing your name. Right now, I'm just working off of one monitor, and I'm just jamming a little bit. You know. All right, cool. All right. So yeah, so right now I'm doing a stream. I'm just gonna wait about a good 5-10 minutes. I haven't ate that much, so sorry if I've eaten on stream. I just really just hungry. I got a Chick-fil-A sandwich. Not a big fan of Chick-fil-A, but hey, we eat. I got this little background with a little bit of music, and thought that people could just jam out just a little bit, you know. Got the RAZER, you know, we gotta support the RAZER because that's my favorite brand. So, you know, just don't mind me. I'm just gonna, if you got any questions, just ask and I get with it. You're right. I gotta eat, yeah. Got for work, you know, deliveries, stuff like that. So I'm just got the Chick-fil-A sandwich. So yeah. So I'm in the ghetto mode where it's like I got my main monitor right here, and then I got my backup phone right here to look at both the chats in the stream. So chow down. I'm not a big fan of pickles. I had to take it off. So let's go. Yeah, I like this. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe to RAZER. RAZER. I'm going to say this real quick because, you know, sorry about eating, but big fan of RAZER. Love RAZER. You know, I got those same speakers. I got those. I don't have the same case, but I do have a RAZER case. I do want to get that snake though. That snake looking kind of hard. I do got the chair, as you can see. But I got the pillow, and now the picture doesn't. I don't have the cat ears, so I got the Naria Limited. So I don't have any RAZER clothes, but that'd be awesome to have. I do have that RAZER monitor though, so that's dope. So let's just chill back. Listen while I'm just eating just a little bit, you know. Also, I want to get more people in the room, you know. Oh, thanks for that like, that thumbs up. Really appreciate it. Alright, for the people, just to give a recap, we're going to go over 2 videos. One of them is from Malkimum, and the other one is a debate between, let me look real quick, Heartache versus Jaffe debate. So Jaffe, he's a gamer. He don't care what platform he's gaming on. He's a strict gamer. He get all the information. Pure Flame, yes, 8 o'clock. I did say 8 o'clock, you're right. But right now, I kind of want to get everything set up. So it's a chill time at the moment. We're just, you know, I'm just eating at the moment because I kind of want to eat. Didn't have time to eat. So, like I said, I got a Chick-fil-A sandwich. Not a big fan of Chick-fil-A. But, hey, when a dude hungry, dude hungry. So, like I said, we're going to get done. We're going to get started around 8. I'm just trying to eat. Any questions you want to ask, let me know, and I answer it the best way that I can. Oh, snaps. They got the RAZER toaster in the corner. Oh, Hold on, I'm going to show you the RAZER toaster. Give me a second. So apparently right here is the RAZER toaster. It's supposed to print the toast of RAZERs. So that's dope. I really appreciate this this backward. That's pretty cool. I like it. All right. So while more people come to the stream, I want to say thank you to every subscriber that I have. You don't know how much this means to me. It's something that I starting to have a passion for, to have a discussion about Fanboy, stuff like that. Stuff that really be on my mind when I work and everything. Hold up. You know, everything that you do is amazing. Subscribing to me is amazing. I'm happy I earned your subscription, and I really want to give back to my community. So like I said in the past couple of videos, I want to give away a Lego set that is the Nintendo Entertainment System and a little mini TV that comes with it. It doesn't matter if it's a PlayStation fanboy, Nintendo fanboy. Just to the 100, you know, to my subscribers, that'd be awesome. I'm gonna pay with my own money, and I want to get to one for me and one for one lucky subscriber. You know, I saw it in Barnes and Noble when I went in there, and it's just amazing how I saw that, and I thought that would be so awesome to give to my YouTube channel. So, you know, like I say, if I hit 100, I mean not 100, but 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to get it. That I think that's well worth, you know, getting it for my subscribers. So yeah, really appreciate it. And again, I'm going to try to work as hard. It's just I've been working like 14 hours a day. I luckily got off kind of early today, so that's awesome. You know, really appreciate me getting off of work early like that. All right, we got like 10 more minutes. So I'm really enjoying the company between y'all. Love it between everybody here. Oh man, Civil Hall 9000. How you doing, man? Hey, at the moment I started kind of early. I got kind of hungry, so I got some Chick-fil-A. I'm not a big fan, and not sponsored by anyway. I'm just hungry. Alright, so like I said, big RAZER fan, as you can see. I gotta have the RAZER up there. Everybody gotta understand that if anybody gonna call me a fanboy, call me the RAZER fanboy. Yeah, but on the real note, big fan of RAZER, big fan of, you know, the company. You know, what they do is pretty interesting. I got my PC already hooked up with the RAZER stuff. You know, or anything that's collab with RAZER, like, you know, ASRock got the RAZER edition chroma motherboard. I got the microphone that's from RAZER. I got the speaker from RAZER. So everything I own for my PC, I would say 90% of it is RAZER. I don't have the keyboard yet, so we got to work on that. I have to work on that. So yeah. Yo, Civil Hall 9000. That's the plan. That is the plan. Like, here's the thing. I think this chair is ready to be reviewed. Like, no doubt. I think this chair is ready to be reviewed. But I don't want to review it yet because I want to order the snake head. That's a pillow. And I want to put it up there. because we're going to try to get sponsored. That's a goal of mine because I gotta set these goals for myself. I'm going to try to get sponsored by RAZER. Like no doubt. That's the goal. I'm gonna which do the best I can. So yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna do the best I can. So yeah. Sorry, I'm not talking as much as possible. This is me eating, and I just can't wait till we get started. It's gonna be fun. Check my phone real quick. Okay, I got you. Give me 1 second. How is that? That sounds a little bit better. We're going simple today. Just let me know in the chat if the music is actually down a little bit so we can work with it. I got something for that. Give me a second. I knew I needed this. There we go. Work with that. There we go. I can work with that, but work what we get. All right. We're at 754. That's weird. I'm gonna go ahead and check. Should be good. Okay. Let's make this kind of smaller. That. There we go. Sign in the chat. Yeah, we're gonna work backwards. I can work with that. Okay, cool. I can work with that. Give me a second. Alright, just bring it over a little bit. Alright, how's everything now? Can you tell me now how everything sound now? So I think with my microphone, I'm super far from my microphone, so I could always bring it a little bit closer. So I probably want to talk like this for a little bit longer, just like this, see if that works. You know, just let me know if it sounds right, because I want to make sure everything is all good and everything. Let's see, we at 4 more minutes. Got that song stuck in my head now. We're gonna turn down the music just a tad bit. There we go. Thank you very much, because we're about to get ready in about 4 more minutes. And I do appreciate everybody criticism and everybody comments and everything. It really helped me out a lot. So my next thing I'm gonna buy is I want to buy a boom arm for my microphone. So we still upgrading. We're still trying to make it sounds pretty awesome. You know, I really want to make everything right for my streams and everything. You know, want to talk to people and everything. So I hope my work will show. You know, really want my work to show. If I gotta talk like this at the moment, hey, I'm cool with it. So we got 3 more minutes. I'm happy that everybody's here. Hella Briz, really appreciate it. Pure Frame, I do appreciate you stopping by. And Civil Hall 9000, I really appreciate you being here. This is awesome for me. Really appreciate it. You know, I do appreciate everybody subscribing to me. You know, this has been a journey. You know, I'm just working as hard as I can. You know. I guess I could say something about my YouTube, you know, looks and everything. I think where my YouTube looks, like, not looks as in physical, I'm talking about as far as how long I've been doing YouTube. It's been awesome. I'm learning stuff. I'm been trying to learn how to edit a little bit more, trying to do a little quick here and there. More being myself than anything else, you know, just want to go ahead, and I think this platform let me speak my opinion. So I really do appreciate a certain platform letting me speak my opinion. It's awesome. He's watching you do keep getting better and better with each video. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. That's really appreciated. I'm working hard to make better content. You know, I do want to go outside my circle of gaming and talk about more things. So I think I'm going to start looking at that. And all these videos that I'll be looking at, I don't look at it, but I listen to it because I have my earbuds in while I'm working, and I try to come up with some ideas or things like that. So that video that you saw me doing deliveries, I have my earbud in to sound kind of windy and stuff because I don't want to like watch a video. I just listen to it, and it's just, you know, try to do as much as possible. All right, so we're down to the 1 more minute mark. Let's go ahead, increase this. I'll stop the music. Let's see what time it is real quick. All right, we're just going to start right now. All right. All right. So we can start at the moment. Do my intro. Why, hello, human beings. How you doing today? My name's Sendo Q, and welcome to my video. So today is going to be a live stream, and I really appreciate people doing this. Coming to see me do a live stream is awesome. Really appreciate it. So, like, again, I really appreciate my subscribers coming by, and we're gonna go ahead and do the best we can. You know, I want to work on it. Let me go ahead and see if I can sign on to this website real quick. Give me 1 second. So I could use the chat. Okay, so we got. I really just want to use the chat. That's why I'm about to type in. YouTube.com live. So that's live dash chat. Chat. Okay, let's go right there. You know what? I just do it from the app, so there we go. So today we're going to go ahead and check out the Malkimum video, and next we're going to check out the Heartache versus Jaffe debate, because I just heard this from, I just heard this from Civil Hall 9000. I appreciate the video selection, really do, and we're going to go ahead and watch the video real quick because I really want to go ahead and put in my thought of Malkimum, and we're just going to do it off the rip and everything. So I usually do my videos off the rip, with no script or anything like that. If I'm actually going to go ahead and do a script, I'm going to do as much research as possible. So, for any PlayStation fans that's in the chat or anything like that, or watching this video, uh, welcome. Really appreciate it. I'm just going to go ahead and keep a fresh mind because this is something that he came up with, and I think with me trying to be like out of the fight or anything like that, or I just want to hear both sides, and I just try to be as biased as possible. So I'm not going to sit there and agree with everybody what they say. I'm just going to go ahead and listen. Oh, Libra October. Hey, how you doing, man? Really appreciate you coming by. Really appreciate it. And I got no beef with anybody like that. Actually, Libra, I came in. I started kind of early. Just played a little music, and I was just eating a little bit. So yeah, you're not late or anything like that. I'm just getting started. All right. So with that being said, let's go knock out the weekend gaming with RAZER, and we're just gonna go straight to the Malkimum suing Griffin Gaming for 1,500. I mean, for $1,500,000. Whoo. Well, here we go. Oh, pause it. Make sure I got the music kind of low like that. Okay. So, here we go. We got his video. I'm on this side. I usually put my camera on the. Nice to see you back. I got you. There's no way Malcolm can win the lawsuit. So, pure fame. I see what you're saying. As me being a gut feeling, I think that he's not going to win the lawsuit either. But we're going to come into this as a unbiased opinion, and we're going to go off of what it is because I really want, I really just want to show you how I look at stuff. So, Libra, you're right. Hacking his PSN, you cannot sue somebody for criticizing you. And he, all right. So this is my first time doing the live stream. So I'm looking at chat and everything. So give me a second and I'll start playing. All right, let's get to it.
What's up, guys? It's Malkimum back on another video.
Okay, please let me know is the volume okay. So I really want to just get into it. Nope. Okay, turn it up. Okay. Let's play again. Oh no.
Day, man. What's up, guys? It's Malcolm.
Okay, how does that sound, everybody? Let me know. I know it's going to be a delay, so I'm just being patient. Alright, just let me know in the chat, and let's get to it.
Back on another video, and today, man, I'm mad. Today I wanted to log on my PS5 and play some, Splitgate. Because this game's actually really fun, and honestly, it's better than freaking Halo.
Question, chat. If y'all play gaming, do y'all want to play Splitgate with me? Because I haven't downloaded. Just asking a question. I could try to start a stream with that if you want me to. Just let me know in the chat, and I start playing it. Sorry about cutting the video kind of short.
And that's a fact. After this, I hate Halo. I hate Microsoft. I hate Xbox. I hate Griffin Gaming. I hate Fertinga Plays. I hate the whole PC masteries. Now I'm saying after this happened, I can't forgive you guys. You guys are garbage. I hate you. You're human waste. Literally human waste. Waste of space on the planet. Nobody loves you. Now I'm saying I hate all of you, bro. If you
Malcolm, come on, man. I mean, I understand that you have your preference. I understand all of that. But hating people, to me, I understand words don't have no meaning unless you put meaning behind it. But Yeah, is this how you gonna hate people who doesn't play on your platform? That doesn't make sense to me. You know, is all about preference. You know, just because somebody play on Xbox, if he a troll, honestly, I think he is a troll, pure fame. But we're going to take this as serious because I try to keep everybody to their word. So Malcolm, just because people play on different platforms doesn't mean it's bad or good. I play on PC, but that make me a PC player, but it doesn't make me bad. But yeah, I agree with you, Libra. So it's funny because people got certain platforms. Like my brother, he play on Xbox, and I told him that I'll build him a PC that he could use. And he say even though he could use a PC, he preferred the Xbox, and that's totally fine. I'm not going to bash him over that. I just want to build him a PC because I'm a PC enthusiast. I don't mind putting the money into what I enjoy. If you enjoy the platform, then put money towards it. But don't act like your platform is superior just because it's the platform you chose, you riding with. Now, don't get me wrong. I like you, Malcolm. I think you are a troll. I think you're getting all these views, and I think you're doing a pretty good job. But sometimes, just kick it back a little bit. All right, let's continue.
You play on Xbox, don't ever speak to me ever again, you disgusting piece of garbage. I hate you. I'm saying.
It's funny because I kind of want to cut right here. You don't know the person at all, so that person could be totally cool, but he could play on Xbox. So what? That negate the his personality because he play on Xbox? Okay, so Civil Hall 9000. We're gonna look at that video too. I will pull it up, but that right there, just because somebody hate that video, I mean hate a platform that you're on, doesn't mean like they're a bad person. So you gotta put the platform to the side and talk to people like human beings. Building PC look fun. My dad built mine because he didn't trust me to break everything. Pure fame. I'm gonna say right now, PC building is totally fun. But I can understand why your dad don't want to break anything. That's cool. Yes, I understand. But let's continue with the video.
Saying, but as you can see, you're not signed in. Try so hard to sign into my account. I'm saying I try so hard. I'm saying, but I just cannot sign into my account. Went to PlayStation support, asking them to get me my account back. They declined. All that BS. You know, called them, did so many things. And I'm saying, I just can't get back into my account because some ex-bot hacked my account. And I'm saying.
Okay, Malcolm. Now I know a lot of people out there have different religious belief and everything, and I respect that 100%. I find it hard to believe he trolling. Doesn't sound like it. Libra, you might be right. So I understand where you come from, but because of JTech, he's JTech act similar, so I get it. So I don't care what religion you believe in because I'm an atheist, and the thing about it is we need evidence because you made a claim, but you got to bring back evidence. So if you have the evidence to back up your claim, then you probably got a point. But if you don't have the evidence and you made a claim, then it's not going to work in court. In court, they want evidence. They want everything that happened. They want, what's the young cat say? What's the young cat say? We need receipts. So, so if you say there's an Xbox player or Microsoft player, I'm going to read the chat real quick. An Xbox hacked my hack account. Why? Exactly. And if I'm not mistaken, but why would Griffin and Fertanga hack his account? Again, I don't know. Toxicity exactly on all platforms. Toxicity on all platforms. It doesn't matter where you an Xbox PC, I mean PlayStation or PC user. Be kind and enjoy the game. That all. Agree. I agree. Yes, we need proof. I agree. I agree with all the comments that you say. Everybody saying in the chat, so I do agree with that. So if you have the evidence for your claim, Malcolm, then you have a solid argument. But if you don't have the evidence, then we could throw away without having evidence for ourselves. So yeah, I want to play the video again.
Some idiot hacked my account. And I know it's an Xbox. I know it's an Xbox because what kind of coincidence is that? I start hating on Xbox and all of a sudden my account gets hacked.
That's not evidence. That's not evidence, Malcolm. Just because you say somebody made, just because somebody say they hack your account, that doesn't mean it's evidence, dude. You gotta bring more evidence than that. Do you have any clues, anything that we could lead into? Is his nose covering? What does he sound funny? I don't know, Libra. It's weird. It's very weird. But hey, I used to sound like Steve Urkel when I was a kid. Y'all PC do get no votes without mentioning PlayStation fans. It is creating good content that hard. Oh, so Shaq Fu 2, that's what you said. No, it's not that. I got more content. It's just y'all is the best. I have Malcolm an article on how to get his PlayStation 5 back. The thing is, is some who hack his account. The things about online, so it's going to be hard. Yo, Scarlet Dreams. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Scarlet Dream, you're awesome. You always have solid arguments, and you're so confident. So I love all my subscribers. I love all my viewers and stuff. So what you said, Scarlet Dream, is awesome. Love your comments.
It's obvious. There's nothing else. I don't play Rainbow Six Siege. I don't play Call of Duty. I don't run into toxic players. I don't play 2K. I don't play games like that. I'm a single player gamer. You know what I'm saying?
Who said playing single player games is wrong? I play single player games, but I also play a whole bunch of multiplayer games too. There's nothing wrong with that. The hack will be anonymous. Actually, people who criticize them is they did say wrong stuff. I agree with both Malcolm. Libra and Profane. Yeah, agreed. If you don't say dumb stuff, then you're not going to get criticized. And not only that, for Shaq Fu 2, did you not see the video I did about that Nintendo Fanboy? Come on, man. I do videos on everything. I also did a video on the Xbox player. Is this, you don't look, And you got to admit, in all communities, they want to say some stuff stupid. But at the same time, is your option to criticize people if you want to. But at the same time, you're going to get criticized back. I got criticized before, and I'm cool with it because people got the freedom of speech. And on my platform, I give people the right to say whatever they want. Let's go to the chat. A couple. He's getting mad over nothing. He making video on lashing on what happened. Either it's his hacking or him trolling. He's just getting angry and human emotion. Great points, everybody. Great points. I'm going to continue with the video.
I'm supposed to be able to speak my mind without getting my account hacked and getting locked out of my account, locked out of all the games that I own.
Malcolm, this is the part I actually agree with. You got the right to say whatever you want. You got the right to say whatever you want, Malcolm, and I'm with you on that. But at the same time, companies could shut people down from their freedom of speech. They could ban people from their platform and stuff like that. I don't know what happened, but at the same time, you can't jump to conclusions. You gotta think about it a little bit smart about that. Alright, looking at it exactly, Scarlet Dream, right? Damn, just when I thought the world thought the he would get a chance for PC. Fair enough. He instead of us, he just needed a GPU. Yo, appreciate it, Devastator, coming into the room. Really appreciate it. Let's go on with the video.
I'm saying this is not okay. This is not okay behavior. I'm saying, and I'm blaming Griffin Gaming on this, bro. I'm blaming Griffin Gaming. You need to supervise your fans, bro.
Griffin Gaming always say he never sent his fans to attack people. Now, what other people say is on them, and they could say whatever they want. You can't stop them. But at the same time, you can't blame Griffin Gaming for people who's attacking you. When you say dumb stuff, people are going to criticize you. And yeah, I know, I get it. It might be hard, but like me, I don't care what anybody say about me. If they're going to say something false, they got to bring evidence. So yeah, he's not attacking you. Going back to the chat, this guy lashing out so much over nothing. I talked to Malkimum about getting a budget GPU, and he sees the price, but he chose to give them again pure Scarlet Dream. I agree with you. He could have got a budget GPU. I put a 1030 into somebody PC. I just gave him a 1030. So there's people out there that will give people GPUs. Yeah, he did say that. Griffin say he can't stop his fans, but he doesn't condone harassment. Exactly. Budget GPUs are good in war. A 3060 is $329 and the MSRP is $660. Ti is $379, which is just stupid. It's what I see in that is new technology. Let me see who say that. Pure Fame. How I see that is new technology. With new technology, it's brand new. It's going to be high price. So to me, I think those GPU is pretty budget. I understand everybody's budget is different. Like my budget is different than anybody else's budget. I can't argue with their budget. But at the same time, in my opinion, those GPU that you just announced is pretty cheap. Get people into gaming. But I can understand that. I think it's more subjective than anything else. But let's continue.
Because your fans are so toxic. This is so embarrassing, man. My account is gone just because I hate on Xbox. How ridiculous is that? Listen, man. I don't ever want to hear nobody say PlayStation fans are the most toxic. Look at...
Dude, JTech. JTech is like the poster child of PlayStation toxicity. I don't think anybody wants to see him anything but bad habit. Not the point. The 1050 GTX can still hang with the new games. Okay. Started Dream. I'm actually want to piggyback off what you said. You say pure. Okay, not the point. A 1050 GTX can still hang with the new games. That 1660 Ti is still strong. So I don't know if anybody remember this, but it's the FX Fidelity that works with both AMD and NVIDIA graphics card. It's their version of DLSS, and it's supposed to help out with the older GPU. So if you just get yourself an old GPU, you'll have that AMD FX Fidelity in that GPU when you update it. So yeah, it works. He hit his TV. Exactly. I started Dream Pure Fame using the marketplace for the 30 series. Was backed out. Alright, let me go back to the video. Y'all comments is awesome.
Look at this. No PlayStation fan has ever hacked into someone's account just because they said their box is trash.
That's debatable. Like, do you have the evidence for that?
That is so ridiculous. Embarrassing behavior. You know what I'm saying? I am so mad right now, man. I have so many platinums. I was platinuming games like crazy this year. I was gonna platinum Final Fantasy. It doesn't matter now. None of this matters, bruh.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't collect any achievement or trophies. I know Xbox will give you points if you collect the achievements, but I just never been pushed to collect achievements. So I don't, me personally, I don't see the. I think I can see it because I used to collect cards. I still collect cards now, but I can see it in that aspect. But is this a virtual trophy that doesn't catch me? In my opinion, I'm not attracted to it. But reading some of the comments, phase two about the FX fidelity, like okay, you got locked out of your account, but you don't have to hit the TV. Libra, Libra, I'm happy I met you. You're awesome.
None of this matters. I'm not even sure if I could get my games again. Hold up. I could probably download my games. Let's check. Let's check. God damn, I can't even get to the games, bro. It only shows installed. You.
Okay, you show the evidence that you can't download games. Fair enough. But you're not showing the evidence of what happened to your account, like is it locked out, stuff like that. You forgot your password. I don't know because I don't own a PlayStation. But at the same time, you show the evidence that you can't download games and all that stuff. But at the same time, you're not showing that you could log back in. Check some of the chat. He needs to stop shaking his camera. Fair enough. I mean, my budget is pretty high. 650. Kim Malcolm, so I don't charge, but I still was sub 30 GPU. I believe that the 50. Okay, the 5600 XT was 200. The one that I got was like $220, and that was like my second GPU. It was $220. So yeah, that was my second GPU, $220. The thing is, he's still just a kid, and I believe video games is as important to him as it was to us when we was kids. When we grew up, gaming was. You know what? I said this. I was a Nintendo fanboy. Then I left that cult. I used cult as a joke, but yeah, I was a Nintendo fanboy, and I was passionate about it. I didn't care about Sega. I didn't care about PlayStation. Nintendo was all the way. But then I grew out of it. He's gonna grow out of it. Well, to be fair, lost my stuff. I'd be kind of mad because I put so much dedication in the game. My platform approach was that like, you know what, Libera? I know you're a PlayStation player. I'm not calling you a fanboy at all. Don't get me wrong. You're a fan of the PlayStation. Different, and you could explain this better than I could. So really appreciate if you say that in the chat. Achievement are good when they are integrated into the game in the way they added to the story. Huh. Good point, Civil Hall 9000. Okay, that's actually pretty interesting. Thanks for, you know what? Thank you for changing my mind a little bit. Maybe achievement might be great after all. That's why the innovation of the trophy and achievement system, plus it will prove you beat your games. Again, stuff that I never knew trophies and achievement will work. Thank you, Libra and everything. Yes, I know you're a fan, Libra. You're a fan, and you know what? That's fine, and you know that's great.
You guys are human waste. Human waste. I hate Xbox, bro. After this, I'm never gonna forgive Xbox. Never gonna forgive Xbox fans. I hate Xbox fans. If you play Xbox, actually jump off a bridge. I'm not even. Jump off a bridge. I'm gonna say this right now. Jump off a bridge. Please do it. Please, just do it. Do it. Like, come on, please. Just do it, okay?
Nobody's not going to jump off a bridge. You know, right now, I think Sony fanboys are like, you're not really helping that Malkimum. You don't have no evidence whatsoever. And that's crazy because in order to have evidence to sue somebody, you got to bring a better argument than that. And for telling people to jump off the bridge, that's kind of cruel. Imagine somebody say, PlayStation fans, jump off a bridge. You don't want that to happen. Alright. So, I already saw that. Yep. Trophy are useless and tedious. I will forever hate multiplayer games. Fair enough. I could see why. Multiplayer trophy are stupid. It's to get 100%. That's why I really are a single game. You know what? Fair, fair, fair. I didn't know it was gonna be like a difference between multiplayer trophies and single player trophies. To me, I thought it was all the same. Y'all said some good arguments, so I, I agree with it. I completely agree with you when it comes to multiplayer achievement. They are just nightmares to do. Fair enough.
Okay? And I'll say, just please do it. If you're a Griffin Gaming fan, please, bro, just take a cup, pour bleach in it, and just start chugging away. Please do it, man.
Man, if you look up the side effects of drinking bleach is horrible. Like you have to go to the doctor. They have to like connect your the way how your stomach and your throat connect. They got to do so much. I saw that. I was like, nah. That guy told me something. This guy told someone to jump off a bridge. What exactly? Multiplayer trophies stopped me from getting RDR2. I hurt themselves because of their mental state. Exactly. Scarlet, Pure Flame, and Libra, I agree with you. Please stop shaking.
Please do. If you're a Fertinga fan, please just put your head in the oven just for a little bit, please. I'm begging you, right? I hate you. Hate is a strong word, but that's the perfect word for the situation right now. You guys ruined my gaming experience.
Okay. He said hate is a strong word. Fair enough. Hate is a strong word. So I totally agree with him with that. But if you have a problem with your PC, I mean not your PC, but your PlayStation, there's other consoles out there. You got a PC, you can play games. So there's other choices besides PlayStation. Let's see. Beast Bell Dog Devastator. You're right. That'll never use water to try and get rid of it out if you system and it costs more damage. Okay, Malcolm, I'll put my hands in the oven. I'll be back. All right, Libra. I see. Pure Fame, Civil Hall 99, 9,000, and Devastator. Y'all hilarious.
Griffin Gaming fans, Xbox fans, Fertinga fans, you ruined my experience. I can't log into my account now. Do you understand the situation right now? All the money I spent on this account is gone. This isn't a joke.
When you shake the camera, I feel like that's how fast his PlayStation 5 go. Like that frames per second. But just relax. You know you could get yourself a phone stand and you be good. But you know what? You making a lot of views, man. I'm happy that you're making a lot of views. I'm starting to think that you're a troll. Because that conversation we had, I felt like it was a decent conversation. I felt like my points could have got to you a lot easier than what J-Tech would have gave you. I could deal with you, Malkimum. You're doing something. I disagree with it, but you're doing something.
This isn't some kind of game. Oh my goodness, man, this is ridiculous. This is pitiful, man. This is a whole new low for you Xbox, man. I hope this trends on Twitter or like something so you bums can see how toxic Xbox players are.
Oh, it's trending. Trust me, it's trending. Sony should have helped get his account back. Agree, Pure Fame. And back. Welcome back, Libra. Really appreciate it. Then we're in the wrong for this. I mean, they were wrong in the wrong for this. Okay, fair enough. All he had to do was change his account password. Exactly. Didn't his account back eventually? I think so. Yeah, I think so. So I don't know if anybody know this, but there's like a $2 hack, depending on how you get it. It's called pen and paper. or pencil paper. Write down your passwords and your username and put it up. And then there you go. It's a $2 limit hack that you can do. now now reporting to call people burning up the outlet irony.
Know what I'm saying? They hear one little negative thing about the Xbox Series X and they start going ballistic. They hear one little negative thing about the Xbox Series X and they start going crazy, man. They start bouncing off the walls, stabbing you. That's.
I mean, I don't mind criticizing Xbox. They're a company. All they do is give me games. I got no legion with them. A company give me games if I pay for it in a transaction. That's what I don't get about the Sony fanboys. As soon as you buy the game, that's in a transaction. You already made your purchase. So why would you care about where your game's going? I mean, where the game's going. You already bought your game. Be happy.
That's what they do. I thought we were all gamers at the end of the day, but no, you wanted to take my account. Man, I'm very stressed right now. This is very embarrassing.
Dude, you're too young to have stress, dude. I mean, I'm 34 and I don't get stressed. I just let stuff pass by.
Very embarrassing. Know what I'm saying? I hate Halo. Halo's trash. You have no games, Xbox players. I don't care. Even though you have my account, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep on going, man. Xbox is garbage. Nobody plays Xbox.
Dude, then I know I did a video the other day. Then why they got 23 million subscribers in Game Pass? They're playing something. It doesn't matter if you own an Xbox or not. The subscription shows different. Alright, going back to the comments. He should have also two-way authority. His PlayStation account. I just don't understand if you spend so much money on your account and buy these games and spend. Yes, you want to protect your game. Scarlet Dreams. You're right. You're right. This really shows how dependent we are on our digital games, and if we lose our account or they get stolen, it's a nightmare solution to deal with. It really shows what we own our games anymore. Yes, you have no game. I have real life friends who own Xbox. Damn. Yeah, I agree. Everything y'all said was awesome. I really appreciate it, and I love reading y'all comments. This is awesome. Well, blame the people buying more digital games than disc-based game. People are lazy, stupid when they can't use two-step. Yes, so it's a two-step verification. It is a lot of people just know about it. Me, I just use pen and paper, or I just use a phrase that I can remember.
Xbox has some games. The Xbox Series X looks trash. Phil Spencer's fat. I don't care. I'm saying it. Oh man, Griffin Gaming. You have sausage fingers. Nobody likes you, dude. And don't make me get mad that I'm talking trash.
That's a good roast. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. It really showed we don't. Okay, fair.
About you right now because listen, bro, your fans hacked my account. I have every right to attack you right now. I'm saying I'm going to burn down your house, man.
That's arson. That is arson. Don't do that. You'll be put into prison if you do that.
I'm sorry. I went a little too far there, but dude, I'm getting mad right now. This is not okay. Oh my goodness, man. And the thing is, oh man, you guys are disgusting, man. See, this Xbox players are officially the most toxic of the year. Officially the most toxic. Nope, not PlayStation players, Xbox players.
I'm sorry, but JTech did 6.5 hours stream on me. This is debate him on his channel, which I refuse to debate him on his channel because he's so biased. Nah, he showed his bias. He showed his toxicity. Hey, well, you can't say that wasn't funny. Exactly. My password does have any personal information. Fair enough. Because because I'm big brain. Yo, okay.
Most toxic of the year, 100%. Thank you very much, Griffin Gaming, for getting my account banned. Not banned, but locked out, hacked, whatever.
You have no evidence for that, so you can't make that claim, because if you make a claim, you have to prove that is correct. That's why when you go to court, you got the plaintiffs and the defendants. The plaintiffs make the claim, and they have to bring the evidence. Now, if they make solid arguments, then the defendant should back the claims that's going against him, so they could bring evidence as well. So if you're not bringing no claims, then you'll have no case. It's so basic. To me, I think. Court is basically a debate, but a lot stricter. Going back to the comments, his fans are even close to Sony fans. Exactly. My password is very complicated with upper lowercase letters and numbers and the last 20 character password. Yo, Scarlet Dream, I want to keep it real. I use a phrase so I can remember it. So understand, if you can remember your password and you're trying to make it at least secured, then by all means. To be toxic, yes, Libra. Honestly, both are equally bad on Twitter anyways. Pure fan. I don't be on Twitter that much, so I want to take your word on that. Devastator, I had to make one of my password lock and complain if possible where my Steam account got hacked for the second time. Dang. Devastator, I'm sorry, man. That is the best way to secure your password at Scarlet. Yes, Civil Hall 9000. I agree with you. And I agree with Scarlet Dreams as well.
Thank you, Xbox players, for being so toxic and locking me out of my account. I'm saying thank you very much. And like I said, this is definitely Xbox players or Fertinga or Griffin Gaming fans. This is 100% them. Because I don't play Rainbow Six Siege, I don't play Call of Duty, I don't play 2K. I don't play those toxic games where you get booted off and all that BS. I don't do that. I play Final Fantasy. I stick to myself, and I'm saying play some Splitgate sometime. By the way, Splitgate's better than Halo. I don't want to hear it. Splitgate is already better than Halo. Nobody cares about Halo. Halo's a dead franchise. Nobody plays MCC. Look at the player numbers. Nobody's playing that.
Nah, they played it. But yeah, Splitgate looked fun. Alright. Sony fanboy are losing their minds with their exclusive being pushed back. Have you seen their... That's right. They did spoil it. Oh boy. They did. It's all good. I didn't lose much. They hackers didn't take anymore. The fruits, yeah, low. The fruit. J-Tech say if he... Yo, Libra, I know, right? I know I made that video, and you the one that caught on to that, Libra. I really appreciate that. Really do.
Trash. Oh my goodness, man. But yeah, it's definitely for Griffin Gaming fans. This is so embarrassing. Yikes! This is a whole new level. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. I'm just very embarrassed right now for you guys. Yikes! This is very sad. Very bad look for you Xbox players for hacking people's accounts just because they talk trash about your box. Man.
Okay, sorry to cut it, but yes, Pure Frame, he did say that. Pure Frame, check out one of the videos that I did, and I actually recorded it.
It's embarrassing, but anyways, man. Griffin Gaming, you better fix something, do something, man. Tell your fans to give me my account back. You're a disgusting human being. You're a piece of garbage. Now I'm saying for what you've done. For Tenga Plays, you're an idiot. You smoke too much weed. You're a bum. Nobody likes you. Know what I'm saying? You got my account hacked. I have every right to talk trash, so don't get mad. Don't think I'm rude. It's just the way it is, man. You guys got my account hacked. I'm going crazy on you right now. I already know Fertinga lives in, never mind. I'm not even going to go that far, man. I'm getting mad right now. I'm getting heated right now. You guys hacked my account.
Oh, man. Alright, so going back out on some of the comments. Yeah, so Pure Fame, yeah, pretty much he said that. My press is exclusive. Oh no, Sony fanboy must me. I just play my games and not care about exclusive going to PC. He's literally saying it right in front of our eyes. Couldn't believe it. So yeah, so apparently, play to me. I think PlayStation. I think fanboys in general will push a lot of people away from that platform, and I also say PC players too, like PC fanboys and PC. I will call them like the toxic PC master race. So the toxic PC master race, because it's not like a platform, it's a platform, but it's not like owned by AMD, Nvidia, stuff like that. But what they do is they push the people to a different side. Like, take me for example. Like, I want people to play any system they want as long as they're happy. But I want them to try any system they want as long as they're happy. I want more games to go on different platforms. I want PC games to go on platforms. I want Nintendo games to go on other platforms. I want everybody to play games. I want people to get together. Like, I want everybody in harmony. But at the same time, you got those people that say, "Oh, just play on PC because it's better frames and everything." I'm not going to do that. Yeah, better. It got great frames. You get better frames and everything because it's a PC. You do more. But at the same time, I'm not going to force them to do it. I give them a suggestion, but I'm not going to go ahead and try to be toxic. And that's just how it is supposed to be, in my opinion. Um, okay, yes, exactly. He almost said Vertanga location. I think at one point in the video, he actually said where he was from. So I don't think he know what city, but he know what state. Even Vertanga said it himself. So yeah.
This is not a joke. This is not a laughing matter. Why are you laughing right now? This is not a laughing matter. I got my account hacked. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm done. My account's hacked. Thank you very much. I don't even know what I'm gonna do at this point. Maybe make a new account.
All right, so this is pretty much close to the end. I'm just not going to finish it. The whole point is you want to sue somebody, but you don't have the evidence, so you're not going to have a argument in that because you're going to be the plaintiff, and you got to bring the evidence. You can't do that. So with that being said, that's it for this video. I won't go ahead and go to the other video, but first I want to read some comments. All fanboys need to have their video censored on social media. Yes. No, you know what, Libra? Even though that sounds like a great idea, I'm going to say no. I believe in the freedom of speech, so they can say whatever they want. I just feel like they supposed to get criticism over what they say. So I do disagree with you on there, but I can see where you're coming from. I wouldn't mind rebuying Days Gone, Death Stranding, and Uncharted 4 if the leaks was true. Okay, fair enough. On PC. Okay, fair enough. I believe in the same ideology. I want everybody to play games together and have the freedom so friends can play together. Just even make new friends. I just don't understand fanboy logic. Scarlet Green, we're on the same page. I love that. The judge will say it's a waste of the time case. Dismissing that ban gone. Libra, yes, I agree. Alright, so that's it with this video. We're gonna go to the Heartache versus Jaffe debate. Now, this dude right here. If Malkimum tried to sue. Yes. So this dude right here. Jaffe. This dude right here embarrassed Heartache Time or Heartache, whatever his name is, and it was so sweet. And this is what I want to bring up, like a single debate from both sides and where it's supposed to come through. And this is how a one-on-one debate is supposed to happen. So I want to show you this. This is an awesome channel. If you want to, go buy them. I will put it in the link after the video so you can go ahead and check it out. So I want to read the comments before we start, but you need to be real careful with saying that. Yes, Civil Hall 9000. I agree. What is this one about exactly? Heartache Time is a Sony fanboy, and this dude destroy him. But you're going to see the logic where Sony fanboys end up losing. Ooh, I love this. I like this guy. He is a dev for. Wait. Starlit Dreams. He's a dev for God of War. No, he's not the dev for God of War. This is our first time. Yeah, this gonna be fun. Didn't Heartache flip flop so many times? Also, I'm not sure, but to me, he's just a console peasant. I'm just gonna call him console peasant. All right, so we're gonna go into the video. So let's get to it. I want to turn down just a tad bit. Right there. I will do that after the stream, Scarlet Dream. Matter of fact, I'll do it right now. One copy. Here. Paste. Let me type in God of War. I feel like I might have to go into a little bit more. We're going to look at that later. Ooh, that's chat. So I'm going to look him up a little bit later. Scarlet Dream. He is nuts. Yes. So let's get into the video.
Heartache, are you there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so let me set this up and tell me if I'm getting it wrong.
Before we continue, so Heartache Times, this is a debate about streaming games. Jaffe, or Jaffe, I know I'm butchering his name, but he believed that streaming is the future. You know, and he says streaming is awesome. While Heartache Times saying streaming is horrible, it should never exist, stuff like that. I'm just paraphrasing, but Jeffrey is on the side of streaming and Heartache is not on the side of streaming. But you're gonna have to see this debate. Thank you. I'm gonna have to look at that. David Jeffrey is 10 change. Okay, I'll definitely have to look that up. I'm gonna screenshot that real quick. Got it. I will definitely want to look that up. So let's go back into it.
So we were talking about streaming. I was saying streaming is the future. Video games, whether it's, what I think is going to happen is it's going to roll out slowly, just like digital distribution did, until ultimately it becomes the norm. And it's going to be in TVs and all kinds of things, and you're not even going to need consoles. So we're talking about this, and Heartache says that's trash. Streaming is trash. We don't want it.
Okay. So he just explained everything. And let me ask you a question in the chat. What do you think about streaming as of right now? You could like it, you could dislike it, and that's fine. I just want to know your opinion. And the right thing is developer can be more toxic than PlayStation fanboys at times. Okay, fair enough. The thing we stream is awful in a certain country. Okay, fair. Well, streaming game is to fans. It's the future. Streaming games to play. Then I would say it's not that long. Okay, fair enough. I play it. It's not that bad. Okay, the internet is not suffering enough. It's not suffocating enough right now. Okay, you know what? All these are great points. I really appreciate y'all intake on it. And if y'all bring more, that'd be great. Readjusting and let's go.
And I said, pretty much, you're absolutely wrong, Heartache. And I laid into you pretty good. And you said, I'm not afraid to debate you, Jaffe. I'll call in. So here we are. Tell me how I'm wrong. Tell me how you're right. Go.
Okay. So I'm definitely right. That's first and foremost.
Oh, well, you won the argument.
Streaming is trash. Yeah, I really already won, but you want to talk, so we can talk.
Well, okay, but let's be clear. Let's be clear. I don't care. I don't care if you do shtick or character, but you literally have to.
I ain't no character.
Okay, but okay, but then you have to come with data and facts. You can't just tell me.
Can you let me talk?
I would like to, but I'm giving you some. Hang on. I won't cut you off again. I just want to lay some. I want to lay some ground rules down because I don't want you to feel I'm disrespecting you. I actually want to make sure we have a real substantive conversation. Just to say I've already won. It's trash. I'm like, really? All right, go.
Okay. reason why I stop right here is you hear the tone of Jeff. I was gonna call him Jeff. You hear the tone in his voice. He laid down the ground rule, and that's simple. But you hear Heartache Time. He already made his predicament without, and he's saying in facts. You got to bring the evidence, and he's letting them know like you got to bring evidence. And this is a key thing that he's not doing. But also, do you hear both people? You hearing both people? They sound pretty clear. This is a proper one-on-one debate if you have it. And I don't think JTech and a lot of people that try to do it because they try to keep their opponent low and everything, and that's one problem I had with JTech. JTech don't know how to have a proper debate. But let's go to the chat. Okay, I read that. The internet is not suffering. Okay, I like the middle when it comes to streaming. Okay, fair enough. At the moment, it's not the point where it needs to be for success. Silver Hall, I do agree with you on that one, but everybody got some good points. I don't agree with streaming games to play them because you need to get a stable connection. Just digital. The game is on this or digital. There. Okay, connection is getting. That's fine. Heartache Time is getting too mad. Exactly, Libra. Exactly. Typical fanboy behavior. Exactly, Libra. I agree with you. Now, my experience with streaming is off of Xbox Game Pass, and I use that on my phone, and it actually works pretty well. You know, I haven't experienced any hiccups, but maybe I'm in the right spot. I'm not sure. So I can't have my experience affect everybody else.
Okay, can I go?
Yeah, go.
Are you finished?
I just said I was.
Okay.
Go.
Okay, thank you. You said that the first time. All right, listen. Streaming games is trash, and I'm about to break it down to you why it's trash. First, you got loss of image quality. That is trash. You think we pay all this money for these TVs to be gaming in low quality? Is that what you think we do? You think we got $200 Walmart TVs and we want to be playing games in low quality? No. Some of us, a lot of us, spend thousands of dollars on these TVs to have the best to only turn around and then start streaming? That doesn't make any sense. Also, input lag. Input lag is a big thing. See, casual gamer like yourself, you're pretty trash at games. We already know this, right? You don't
Disrespect.
You know what I mean? But for people that like to be competitive, for people that are good at games, that like to play online, input lag is a major thing that just will, have us not having a good experience. You understand what I'm saying, Jaffe? So you might not, because I've seen you play games. You're garbage. Right? You're garbage. But for people like me, I need the input lag to be as low as possible. And streaming, that is just not the case. That is just not the case. Then a lot of people do not have the best internet. You know what I mean? I know it's 2021, but there's still plenty of places in America where the internet is not good enough. I mean, shit, some of us do have high-speed internet, and it's still not good enough because we have to deal with companies like Comcast. I have 1,000 megabytes download and about 40-something upload. You see how crazy that is? Like, why is it so drastic on both ends of the spectrum? And this is Comcast. From time to time, the service goes out and things like that. So right now, streaming is just not valuable, and I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. Now, I know you made the point talking about music and downloadable games. That is not the same. Also, I spent a lot of money on my audio system. So streaming is definitely going to have some shabby audio. It's not going to be top of the line like I would like to have. You know what I mean? So for people like me and people that want the best in quality, in visuals and sound, you're just not getting down with streaming. It's the same thing when it comes to movies and things like that. Yeah, I may stream movies, but when I'm really getting into watching a movie or I'm really serious about a movie, I want the physical because it has the best quality and the best audio, and that's what I paid for. I did not pay all this money for these things to nerf myself. So I feel like most people don't like streaming, and we don't care for it. Game Pass wouldn't be as big as it is, or wouldn't be as popular as it is if it was only streaming. This is why PlayStation Now has not really taken off. Most people don't even know that PlayStation Now has over 400 downloadable games. Most people are not even aware of this. We all was just under the impression that you stream games, so we didn't forgot all about it. Nobody really pays attention to PlayStation now because they don't know. You know what I mean? Game Pass is good, and Game Pass is good for what it is because you can download the games. Anything other than that, we don't want it. Majority of us don't want it. And that's a fact.
Okay, so I let that whole entire clip play because we're going to go into it. A couple things that he's not getting. When he say facts, he got to bring evidence. There was no evidence in that argument that he said. You know, he's putting his experience in the driver's seat, and that is wrong. You can't just put your own experience because that's your experience. It's not an experience of Jaffe or myself or anybody in the chat. There's no, you can't compare to that. Second thing, if you're so concerned about input lag, then why are you playing on a console? I don't know if you're playing on a console or not, but let's say you're playing on a PlayStation. Why are you playing on a console? Because if that's the case, you're playing with a wireless controller. You know, why you didn't connect the controller to the PlayStation? Why you can't connect your PlayStation to a monitor? Because the TV is not going to have fast reload speed. So as far as you saying being competitive, why you not playing at a desk with a monitor with your PlayStation? Matter of fact, with a PC, because honestly, PC have a less input lag than you will have on your PlayStation. Number three, you also have more of a frame per second with your monitor and stuff. So don't bring input lag to me because you have more of an input lag compared to me with keyboard and mouse. And let me tell you about that fast because honestly, they did try it. There's a couple of videos out there that they could have checked out. So the fact that you say input lag, if that's the case, then why are you playing on a console in your living room? For the cinematic experience, I'm sorry, but the cinematic experience is not a competitive experience. You know, I'm not trying to bash gaming consoles. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just go ahead and bringing your logic into the situation. You're not doing that, you know. Number three, yes, different internet service is going to have different type of speeds and stuff. Comcast might be terrible, might be crappy, but at the same time, you could have went with AT&T and it might not be crappy in your area. You know what I'm saying? You could get the high speed and everything. It's a depend on the provider, like you said. You could have went with AT&T instead of Comcast, or you could have went with something else instead of this. Because I remember when I was younger, my mom had a certain internet provider, but it was so trash. You got lag and everything. So yeah, it's always going. There's different services that's always going to have trash. You're not thinking about this, and when you say you're right, you didn't bring no evidence whatsoever. So until you bring evidence, I'm going to dismiss all your argument with evidence. But let's look at the chat. I know I haven't looked. Let me see. Okay, so I'm trying to go up. I'm just going to read it just a little bit, so I do apologize. Okay, the harder time we get to that. Okay, here we go. You're Canada, right, Libra? So it can't be bad. Wow, I did not know you was in Canada, Libra. Google say it's fine, except no. Google say it's fine. Yeah, I'm in Canada. Wait, Google say it's fine. Is example of what not to do with gaming stream. Exactly. Yes, I'm in Canada. Pure fame. I think the main compromise that will provide them. Okay, fair enough. Civil, as they are currently, companies are really experiencing that. Yeah. Netflix is about to start doing streaming gaming. You think US pretty bad? Canada sucks too for the console gaming is trash. What? Okay, he's wrong there. I don't have issues with Stadia, but I have a good internet. Well, good. I never get the Stadia, so you don't own the games. Actually, you don't own like physical or downloadable because you can't download games. But if you buy the games on Stadia, you're technically owning it. Technically, yeah, you're technically owning it. Actually, say Verge of Death. Fair enough. It's not the greatest at the moment. That's the issue with I want this base. No, that's fine. If you want this base, that's totally 100% fine, Libra, and that's an option that you have. That PC players have options, but I guess it's convenience to download on PC. So I can see what you're coming with. You want physical games, and I totally get it. That's fine. Google Stadia have a good idea, but Civil Hall 9000, yes, I did not like how they implement the service. Who is that? Stadia is terrible out the gate. Yes, Libra, I agree with you on that one. You will never get a wireless mouse and keyboard. I will never get a wireless mouse and keyboard. Yeah, I got a wireless mouse. So I use this wireless mouse for just using it because I kind of want to like lay back and kind of use it. But I don't like use it for games. I got a wire mouse for games. Heartache time is easily debuggable, to be fair. You know what? I would like to go ahead and debate heartache times. Stadia is terrible. Yeah, I would never. Okay, I read those. Even I can prove him wrong. Yeah, Libra, that actually be pretty interesting to see. The issue with that is most games nowadays require you to install directly onto your platform and happen, but it works when it's frames per second. You know what, Civil Hall? I agree with you. I think I have a solution for that. They can have physical and still have the games on the disc. Input lag always happen when the worst. Yeah, I say the minimum should be 60, honestly. But let's continue.
Okay. So what's weird is it's almost like when you hear me speak, you choose to just ignore certain phrases. Because the only way you can come to the conclusion that I disagree with a lot of what you're saying is if you think what I have said is I don't understand why there are some people that don't like streaming at all, let alone today. What I have said time and time and time again is you are in the minority. It does not mean you are not an important voice. It does not mean that there will not be a market that serves you. But the idea that most people are going out and spending thousands and thousands of dollars on TVs and audio systems and they want what you want is simply not true. And I can prove to you how it's not true because you can absolutely see the fact that the majority of money in video games right now is not made from people like you. I'm sorry, but it's not. It's made from people who play Roblox. It's made from people who play Fortnite. It's made from people who play cell phone games. It's made from people who do not care about the level of fidelity and quality. Now, I'm not one of those people. I respect that you care about that.
About input lag. People that play Fortnite would definitely be.
You see how he just interrupted him? Where, don't get me wrong, Jaffe, he did interrupt it Heartache time in the beginning, but he wanted to place down the rules. I mean, it's his channel, fair enough. He could do that. If it was on Heartache time channel, then he could do that as well. I don't have a problem with that. Me personally, I'd rather have somebody to moderate the debate. That's just me personally. But how Heartache time just sat there because those are some good points. I think he interrupted him to throw him off of the game, but he's not thrown off. The fact that Heartache cannot listen to the good points and put that into his logic, meaning he wasn't here to listen to any debate what he was going to say. He don't want to listen. All he wants to do is say that his point is right. And I could do that too, but I'd rather listen, but then I could go ahead and reverse all this back to him. Okay, I know, but this bank gaming is less pain in the ass. Fair enough. We're not getting 60 on console. I only like this because they're cheaper. I think that if you go to GOG, I think the games is dirt cheap there too. I'm not sure because use cheap they can still use console if they put. Okay, better frames rate from buying a console. So I don't know if y'all want to agree with me with this or not, but I think games should be on SD memory, micro SD cards now, because you get a terabyte on an SD memory card, and a terabyte is a lot of memory on a terabyte. Now, you could prove me wrong. I might be wrong, but I feel like games should be on that terabyte. You feel me? Because if you get a terabyte of memory, they can put the whole content onto that SD card. That's just me personally. And it doesn't take that much resource to put a slot into the system. I might be wrong. Maybe you disagree with it, and that's fine. Just let me know what you think about that. But let's continue. Let me read this one. On PC, I lose the option of physical games for most games, but I do get Steam sales and multiple storefronts. Yeah. Physical games on PC is disappearing, so I do agree on that.
Have a problem with that. Go ahead.
Absolutely. So, if you are playing a competitive game, there is a market that will serve you, and it could very well be that input lag will become something that is too problematic for streaming to overcome in the next 10, 15 years. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Who knows? But what I don't think you or I can say, though, because we're not talking about streaming today, I think Game Pass as a downloadable system is viable today. I think streaming can be viable for a lot of games, but it kind of depends today. I've had good experiences with it, but a lot of people haven't, and I respect that. But if we're talking about in the future, it's absolutely going to be the future. And more importantly than that, it's really weird. A lot of gamers are like this that come to this stream that I talk to. It's like you seem to think why? Let me ask you this. Here's a question. Why can't you process the idea that there are aficionados of things? Like there are audiophiles, videophiles, people who love good cigars, people who love wine and they understand it. But the vast majority of people just get their wine to get drunk and go out and have dinner and drink, right?
Oh, snaps. He blew my mind. Okay, so I agree with him on this. That's a good question. And we're going to get to that question and how I could see where he's coming from. So, as far as games like Roblox, stuff like that, like I play Puzzle and Dragons and Carpet Vanguard on my phone. And I think streaming for it is pretty simple. And for me to stream on my phone, it's actually not that bad. Because I guess I'm in an area where you got high enough internet where it's not that bad. So for type of games like that, like I play Paladins, and I'd rather have a hard connection wired up, and because I play Paladins competitively. Now, not really competitively, but semi-competitively. Now, if I was playing Puzzle and Dragons, I don't want to say Puzzle and Dragon because a puzzle game I kind of want a quick thing. But if I'm playing like a card game or like a racing game and stuff like that, I think I could play that casually and have it streaming. So I do agree with him on that. Streaming's not for me, but I can see where you're coming from. Later in the future, technology get better, and it's going to be better, and streaming will get way better. So I agree with him on that, and that's why with Game Pass, what he say right there, they give you an option to download the games. Now with Heartache Time, yeah, you have an option to download the game. On PlayStation, he's not being genuine about saying you only can download games on PlayStation, not on PC. Where with Game Pass, you can download it on Xbox and PC. So I have an option. And number two, my PC costs like $3,000. I think might be more than $3,000. You know, don't quote me on that, but I would say about over $3,000. But I'm a PC enthusiast. Now, a person could just go ahead and go to the store and pick up a Dell and then put a graphics card in it, and that's fine. You know, maybe gaming PC is not for them. I'm an enthusiast, and that's where I see where you're coming with. Now, you got people that could just say, nah, I'm just going to go ahead and get a cheap PC and put a 1050 in it. And that's fine. It's still gaming at PC. It's just you don't care about the PC that much. So I see that. Before we go to the video, let's go ahead and look at the comments because I did ask that question. Okay, I see it. Uh, Scarlet Dream say you can also have a 2 terabyte SD card, and so I see your point. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you very much. Digital is cheaper and go on sale and more often faster, but PC. Okay. I could get behind the SD card thing. Okay, fair enough, fair frame. I don't even buy every disc-based game under the sun because I don't want to be a hoarder. Okay, okay, Libra. That's actually not a bad point. Companies won't like go far for that idea. It would be nice. Good point. Ooh, the strategy 418. How you doing? Welcome to the Q stream. They have physical games on PC. Gotta look for them. Yes, they do. Thought nothing beat physical media, in my opinion. Libra Open Collector Edition and games are always a great source when since we move more to digital game. Okay, Silver Hall 9000. I agree with that. We lose the sense of enjoyment. Yeah, but they don't come with instruction manuals anymore. This is stupid seizure warning. I do miss that about physical copies. They don't have manuals in it, and that sucks. The physical, but I like physical, but disc-based games are just install keys, console anyways. Yeah, it sucks because it's like that. I don't want to say all games, but fair. Console games have box arts, and good is not much though. Yeah, bro, my PC. Yeah. USD, my PC is 3,000, like over 3,000. Yeah, I'm an enthusiast. What do you expect? You're not wrong there. Strange. It's a lot of money for a PC. I hate we had to download disc games after the PS3. Yeah, budget and this. Yeah, my GPU was the price of a PS5 was $10. So my sister PC was $500. Well, it was less than $500, but it doesn't have a graphics card. But the CPU have it have a GPU. The CPU have a GPU in it, so she can still play games, which is fine because all she do is play Roblox and Sims, which is fine by streaming. All right, let's go, and I'm going to read some comments later.
The majority of anything, which is where the most of the money is made, unless you're talking about super niche stuff, which video games are not, is made through the mainstream. The mainstream doesn't care about what you care about. Why is that hard for you? Why can't you just go, like people who love records? It's like, yeah, for me, I'm always going to want to own my records and have vinyl or whatever. Why can't you just say, I like to own my games, I want the greatest fidelity, the best picture, the best sound, but I know I'm in the minority. Why is that hard for you to square that in your brain?
That's a good point. It's like, let's take Libra for example, because I know he play on PlayStation, and he don't mind playing on PlayStation, and that's totally fine. You know, I play on PC. I would never own a PlayStation. I do have a PlayStation account, but I don't put any money to it and everything. But here's the thing. I'm okay for him to play on PlayStation because it's a niche audience. It's not for me, but he's enjoying it. I'm not putting my experience onto Libra. He loved the PlayStation. He loved physical copies, and that's totally fine. But with me, I'm more of a PC guy. You know, I grew up with console. Don't get me wrong. I do have a Switch, and when Metroid Dread come out, I am going to buy Metroid Dread physical because I do want to own Metroid Dread in my hand. So yeah, I totally get that point right there. But at the same time, Heartache is not putting that same logic into that situation. This is where he's falling into the debate. He already said he's a winner, so his mind's not going to get changed. And that's irritating because I talked to my ex-girlfriend, she keep on telling people I'm a liar and I'm a cheater. And I was like, okay, where's the evidence? And I bring the evidence, and she's like, I'm not going to believe you because I know what I saw, so on and so forth. I'm like, but where's your evidence? You can go ahead and call me a cheater and all this stuff, but yet you can't show the evidence, you know. And I sent her all the evidence, and she don't want to see that. She already made up her mind saying I'm a cheater and a liar. So that doesn't make sense to me. Comment time. But I got a collection of physical games, so I feel people like physical copies. Yeah, I like physical copies too, but I, I know I download, but if I can get Metroid Dread physical, I will. I know with Death Standing came to PC, I bought it digitally, and I also bought the physical copy as well. Oh, they got a physical copy of Death Stranding. Oh, I need to check that out. You always get a GPU later. Yeah, but my sister played Roblox only, so I don't think she needed a GPU. I would like to get her one, just because. But yeah, I like both. They both have their pros and. Oh, okay. That's what's up. I feel like the Canadian government is making it hard for people on the budget to get into gaming. Like you got to be rich to almost feel like it. Um, that's sad. That's sad. I'm sorry, Libra. So, yeah, the Silver Hall 9000. Yeah, dude. Okay, so you was replying to that person. I really feel sorry for anyone living in Canada or Australia, and the game price can be expensive. Yeah, I don't like how Australia is really putting not giving parents to I don't like how the Australian government do it, but at the same time, I don't stay in Australia, so I can't really put my mind to it. But I still can have opinions on it. I still criticize their government, but at the same time, I don't live there. Yeah, but the things with PC will be cheaper in the future because upgrading are the same price and console plus. Yeah, $70 games are. Whoa, $70 games are $90 in Canada. That's a rip off. Having a PlayStation 3 to install games, not all, but most games, I would tend to doubt Double Dip is really good. Also glad to hear I'm not the only person that does the same thing. Okay, fair enough. Civil Hall 9000. Alright, let's get back to the video.
Let me say this. As far as the audio go, right?
Why are you not answering the question? You're not answering the question. Quit dodging the question.
We can say I'm in the minority as far as audio go. I don't think I'm in the minority when it comes to picture quality.
Where's your evidence? Where's your evidence? It's all, well, technically, first of all, it's all subjective. But at the same time, you can still do like a test, like a research test to see what people want to say. Because honestly, me, I don't care how good the game is, how it looks. I just care about my frames. So if I can get my frames, I'm okay. The visual, I could play at 720p and I'll be fine.
You see people arguing all day long on the internet back and forth. We see people talking about graphics and image quality and things like that. Also, even if you want to say that's in the minority, one thing that is definitely universal is input lag.
Well, okay.
Okay, before I go into that, I want to read some of the comments. It pretty much, okay. So, yeah, pretty much the majority of my PlayStation 4 collection double dip on PC. Yeah, $60 games are $80. Why is it so expensive in Canada? Heartache PS4 was okay. System 3. Whoops, didn't mean to add Heartache. Oops. Alright, so Heartache. If you talk about input lag, why are you playing on the PlayStation 4? Why are you playing on the TV? Why are you playing on the sound system? Why are you doing all of that? You're not going to get that same experience with a monitor and everything. If you're competitive, I'm not talking about the majority, but I'm talking about you, Heartache. If you're competitive, then why are you playing on a console? Don't give me no exclusive, because you can't be competitive with exclusive unless you're doing a quick run. Because if I'm not mistaken, everybody played the first player games. I don't know any exclusive multiplayer games, but let's say exclusive first party games. Besides the exclusives right there, what and quick run or speed runners, why do you think you're going to get a competitive edge? Because honestly, you could have been on PC if you care about input lag.
It depends. If you are talking about, so okay, let me ask you a question. So if you can make put yourself in executive shoes and all you care about is making money. Say you're Bobby Kotick, right? Bobby Kotick doesn't make Call of Duty because he wants to please the audience of gamers who buy Call of Duty. If you went to Bobby Kotick and told him you could make so much more money or just as much money with less investment if you made Roblox games, he would make Roblox games, okay? So if the audience shows up in the majority and says, like my kids and their friends and most kids today, they don't buy games. They don't even download. I mean, they download them, but they don't own them. They don't own Fortnite. They don't own Roblox. They have a subscription, okay? If Bobby Kotick or Sony or any of these companies in the future go, wow, we can make a shit ton of money, but here's some games we choose not to make because it's not great for the system, then they won't make competitive fighting games. They won't make competitive shooters at that, or they will, but they'll be maybe more like Splatoon or a game where the input lag isn't as important, right? It's the market, the creative adjusts to what the market will bear. And the creative adjusts to what the market is saying that they will spend a lot of money on. So I would agree with you. We may not in the next 10 years get to a future where you can play a wonderful precision shooter like PUBG streaming and it feels fair. But
Oh, snaps. Yeah, he's a dev. He's thinking like a business person, and this is where I think Heartache Time is thinking about himself. He's not thinking about the kids that want to play Roblox. That's the thing. He's not thinking about those kids because my sister don't own Roblox, and she's playing Roblox. It's a subscription. You could play the game for free, but they got cards that you could buy from Walmart and stuff. And that's what she do. She get the cards and she use it on her computer. But at the same time, that's perfect. It's streaming. She's fine with that, and it is a streaming platform because you're playing the game streaming. Because it's like this: you download the client, or you could go on the website and download it, and then you go into a room and you download and you stream that stuff. And you know what's funny? There's no lag. Like for the experience that I played, there's no lag when it comes down to streaming Roblox. For the little bit I played on my sister PC just to see how the keyboard and mouse is and see how the setup is. So Roblox is literally a streaming service. It's free, but you could buy cards and you could pay for it. So yeah, it's a streaming service and there's no lag. So yeah, that's actually amazing. Let's get to the comments. Okay. Speedrunning can be very addictive if you get to it. Fair enough. The amount of user games I bought. Okay, fair enough. Okay, you was talking to Pure Fame. My bad. I'm too cheap to rebuy Arkham City. Fair. I feel Sony have gotten worse as a company. I feel like Yes, you heard about that McDonald controller? Man, they could have got more word out there. If Microsoft or Nintendo went there and say, hey, you could spot our things, I think that will go far. What's going on with Sony marketing? But hey, I'm not working there. Sony was so much better in PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. LeBron would say PlayStation 3 with the free online was way better than PlayStation 4. Just my opinion. But like we said, we both can have different opinions, so I agree with that. I agree with the PlayStation 3, but not the PlayStation 4. Emulation saved me lots of money. You know what? I want to emulate Metroid Prime because I love that game. There are so many games I don't need to rebuy thanks to emulation. Yeah, that's another plus. And I think that's the reason why Nintendo is shutting down stuff, because if you're not going to go ahead and be pro-consumer, people are going to find a way to get around that. Nintendo, please put Metroid Prime on PC. Oh yeah, J-Tech might see that and say, oh, you're begging. Yeah, I agree to emulation be as a game is. Yes, PlayStation 3 was free. Yeah, it was free, Libra. That's the reason why I was like, that's like the best part. It was pretty much the downfall of Blizzard when it came down to WoW, especially. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna not play anything on Activision account or Blizzard account. After what happened, I got to speak with my wallet. Yeah, PlayStation 4 was the worst because pay online. Yes, I just hope that they can get MGS4 working on RPC. Okay, fair. Metal Gear Solid. Okay, cool. Yeah, that'd be nice. Let's get back to the video.
That doesn't mean companies won't rise up and totally decimate and dominate the market, because they say yes, but low barrier of entry, low cost, variety, ease of use, all of that always trumps the aficionado vote. It simply does. So they'll make different kinds of games that speak to that audience that won't be problematic with an input lag. Why is this hard?
None of that matters if it is not an enjoyable experience.
Well,
Unless
yeah,
it's
no
gonna be a
shit.
point and
No,
click-
no shit.
Hold on. Unless it's going to be a point and click game, input lag will always matter, even to the most casual person.
But
Then why are you playing on the console? I mean, if you want the less input lag, why are you playing Bluetooth? Why are you playing wireless? Why are you playing on a TV screen instead of a monitor? Dude, you're not getting it. Yes, streaming, there is some cases where there's input lag. We get it because it's streaming. We get that. But at the same time, you cannot put out there as, oh, I'm just gonna play on the monitor. Oh, I want to go ahead and put on a keyboard and stuff. You can't just you just can't do that, Heartache. Because if that's the case, I could say, why you buy a $1,000 monitor? Why you buy a surround sound? All this stuff. You can't argue with that. So your argument is invalid when I want to put that argument in. If that's the case, just play on PC. If you don't want input lag. It's stuck being a single player game, mostly in PlayStation 4 games. Jen, fair enough. Heartache, time is being dumbed down. Yes.
you're not basing that off any facts. You're
What do you
basically
mean?
There we go. Not basing that on any facts. Oh, snaps, my bad. He's not basing that on any facts, like he said. There's no facts that he using. So, yeah.
Input lag will always matter, even to the most casual person.
But you're not basing that off any facts. You're
What do you
basically
mean? That is fact. Stream a game. It's horrible.
Again, Heartache time. You cannot put your experience or anybody else's experience as your own. You don't talk for the whole entire community. You're talking for yourself. You can buy Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2. I'm going to check that out. I might go to GOG. The debate is bad when Heartache Time is doing. This is almost as bad as Griffin versus Supernova. Oh, pure fame. No.
it's not. Okay, I'm going to give you proof that it's not horrible. I'm going to.
Heartache Time. This is where proof happens.
Show you. Are you watching the stream?
I didn't did it myself.
Okay.
Okay. Just because you did it yourself doesn't mean that the next person can't do it themselves too. So just listen, Heartache Time.
PlayStation.
That's fine, but you
Got
currently.
experience.
I understand that, but you probably either don't have good enough internet yet, or you aren't close enough to one of the servers yet.
And that's a valid argument, and that's what he's bringing up. If you're not close to a server or you don't have amazing internet, then you're not going to stream the best thing you can. I'm too cheap to rebuy. I'll join your club too. Well, I can't. I got a over $3,000 PC.
Oh, we got all of these excuses.
It's
man.
not-
I gotta be writing.
Hold on, I want to rewind twice.
Don't have good enough internet yet, or You aren't close enough to one of the servers yet.
Oh, we got all of these excuses,
It's
man.
not-
I gotta be right next to the server. It's a server. It gotta be my next door neighbor. That's what you're telling me, Jaffe?
I thought Heartache Time was on PC before. I need some evidence about that Heartache Time. I don't think it was on PC. How can you be so dense that you cannot be on the server? I mean, right next to the server. It's streaming. He's trying to explain to you. You're dumb. Your ideas are dumb.
How
many servers is going to be right next to people?
What I am telling you is that we're not talking about today. I opened this. I'm going to show you a video that I took yesterday that I haven't edited together yet, okay? This is me streaming on xCloud when I'm not doing a stream of my own, okay? But yes, the idea that these games will get to a point where they are more than acceptable to the vast majority of gamers, that is where these things are going. I agree with you. If you have had a bad experience, yeah, of course, nobody wants anything to do with that. But I'm telling you, the experiences are not bad. Hang on, you can laugh, but I'm showing you. Hang on a second.
Okay, so the fact that he explained to him as simple as possible is very logical. And he's sitting there throwing out his argument even though he's trying to have him listening. Heartache Time don't want to listen. Heartache Time don't want to listen or debate. He want to prove his point and he don't have the evidence to argue back. Okay, you was talking to Pure Fame, but that's okay, man. You don't. You do you. Fair. He flip-flopped and went back to console gaming Heartache Time. Then he became a full console. Okay, so he was on PC game. Yeah, he's a console peasant. Civil Hall 9000. I have Mega 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Okay, Pure Fame. Good collection.
Listen, man, I've been experienced streaming games and it's not.
Are you
good.
watching?
Anybody that
Heartache Time. You lost because you don't want to open up your mind and you're not listening. You lost.
Really?
I'm watching. I got it. I'm watching.
Well,
I'm watching.
All right, this is one of the fastest games I know. This is streaming. I'm playing you a video of me the other day streaming this. Okay, this is coming
How
on.
can that negate my argument of input lag? I don't have a controller in my hand.
What I'm telling, because I wouldn't lie to you when I was
Well,
literally.
I don't know what you would tell me, Jaffe. All I can go off of my experience.
Okay, well,
sir.
no one. But I am acquiescing to the fact that your experience has been shitty.
It can look smooth on your video all at once. How does it feel, Jaffe? How does it feel?
No, you're not really good at this because what you're trying to do. What I'm telling you is,
No,
I am arguing. Hang on, I'm going to mute you. Let me finish my point. I am arguing in good faith with you. I literally had a stream before you even called in where I was saying when I was playing Dark Alliance streaming, it was crap. I said it was unacceptable.
We're going to stop right here. So when he was like saying his experience, yes, it's your experience, but it's not his experience. Looking at that gameplay right there was no stuttering and it was running smooth. How it feels, dude, download the game and try it out yourself if you want to know how it feels. But you don't want to do that. He just shows you evidence where there's no hiccups, there's no lag, there's no jump, nothing. It runs pretty well. And when he sat there and he said he's not going to lie to you, and you disregarded that, he actually been genuine after this argument. He's been genuine throughout this whole entire argument. He's, like he said, being in good faith. So you're not being in good faith at all. Heartache Time. You're trash.
Jaffe, are you on a wired internet? Yes, I'm on wired. Okay, so Brian King said, let's see Dark Alliance. Okay. So this is stuttering a little bit. This would be unsatisfactory to me, just so you know. But again, that's xCloud. I don't see this on Luna. But, you know. But yeah, this is not a good experience. good if you're a kid, but no, I don't like this. This is unacceptable.
Okay, so what he did right there is it actually he was being genuine, and that right there I cannot see how he was lying through this gameplay and the other. But let's look at some of the comments. Davis claimed a collection hard. Davis claim and collective heartache is mad and reckless. Fair. He was calm. I really wish they both in the original game to stream. It's a shame that they aren't on platform. Okay, fair enough. If Heartache got this mad, he wouldn't last a half an hour against me. Yo, fair enough, Libra. I think he can't last a half hour against J-Tech, honestly. I put my money on it if I could. Fair. 3 and 4 need a PC port. I mean, everything needs a PC port. No stuttering at all. On yes, I even see no frame stutter. Exactly. Oh no, D&D Dark Alliance. This game is bad. Goosey is still not sold platform yet. It still need a lot of work before it can be successful. Don't get Dungeon Dragon Alliance never. Well, I got Game Pass. I can try it out, but if you say it's not that bad, then if it's bad, then I probably won't think twice about it. To be fair, Dark Alliance have a bit stuttering when I tried it. Fair enough. Forget the stutter. AI leave. Leveling is terrible. Alright, cool.
And that was also on xCloud. And someone said, oh, well, maybe that's because you're streaming. And I said, if this is what streaming was like, I would say, yeah, I want nothing to do with it. Okay? But what I'm telling you is if I'll admit that in good faith for the sake of this conversation, I'm agreeing or I'm accepting that your truth is your truth, which is you've had bad experiences. I would not lie to you.
Okay, I'm sorry to stop right here, but when you say your truth is your truth, okay, it's your truth. But what about the truth? It could be different for anybody else. So, yeah, I agree with him on that.
And tell you that why would I want to sell you on streaming? Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you great.
You see this game you are showing me, sir?
I am watching it right now.
Is this my future? Is this what you're telling me? Look at this game.
Because you don't even understand the technology. Are you thinking because this game looks retro, it doesn't deal with input lag? This game is fast as fuck. This game is... Let me show you a better look. Is it the visuals you have a problem with?
I'm good, sir.
What does that mean?
I'm good. Show me. I mean, I would rather play like Forza Horizon 5. That's what I want my game.
Heartache. It doesn't matter what game it is. And you was on PC? You're not competitive at all, dude. You're not competitive at all, dude. You're not a competitive gamer. Who cares about visuals? If the frames is smooth, if the gameplay is on point, who cares about the visuals? I'm not here to play a game which it looks super pretty. Yeah, it will be nice, but I'm not here to play a pretty game. If I play a pretty game, it got to be a story-based game, like Resident Evil. I want to see the game to be at the prettiest. But if I'm playing like Paladins, I don't care about that. I'm playing it for the frames, and it's a fun game. Okay? If there's a little lag in Resident Evil, I'm fine with that, but at the same time, I want my visual to be pretty in that. Heartache. You're a console peasant. This bad it is. It was made by Wizards of Coast. Not magic. You really have a bad take on this one. Yeah, no idea what they are. Fair. This is making laugh so hard. He is very, very bad. Exactly, frame per second always.
But you
spend all this money on this stuff for my game?
You don't even understand the technology.
Heartache. And you say you spend thousands of dollars on PCs, but yet you spend thousands of dollars on your console and TV setup and everything? You gotta be kidding me.
technology. Streaming doesn't matter. You could stream an Atari 2600 game, or you could stream Cyberpunk. It's the streaming doesn't care what the game is. It's coming off. It's a TV signal basically, right? So look, I'm showing you right now. I'm showing you Vermintide, which is a much more high fidelity game. The only reason I put up
Vermintide. It actually looked pretty good. Huh. I might have to try that. But again, Heartache is not really listening. He's not really getting to the situation. He's not really listening. If the option is there, okay, fair enough. Frame per second always, if the option is there, yeah. Like Noah franchise is good for frame rate, even for consoles. Yeah.
up that game first was because it's so fast that the need to have the input be responsive is more noticeable if it isn't.
You was hitting the wall a lot, so it couldn't have been that responsive.
Who cares if they hit the wall or not? The game was on point responsive.
You were hitting the wall a lot. Now, was that the controller or was it your skills?
It was absolutely not the controller. It was not the input lag.
Input lag or your skills?
Oh, well, okay, that's that. Okay.
JTech Lite, everybody. JTech Lite.
Here, watch me hit the wall.
You was hitting the wall.
I'm putting,
which one it was,
and I'm putting it back up now because I hadn't played this game in a long time.
You couldn't stay on the road. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Gameplay. If you're talking about lag, did you see any lag in this game? Like, honestly, I'm looking at it, it's not lagging. And at the same time, it's everything have lag. Everything have lag. My PC have lag. When I hit a button, it's going to be some type of lag in that situation. Everything is going to have lag. What, you go from 0 to 60 in no time in your car? Come on, man. There's always going to be a lag somewhere. Okay? So there's lags everywhere, even offline gaming. You're going to have a lag in your console. If you even look up any research on YouTube where they do input lag, you'll see. And that's why I'm asking, if you care about being competitive, why won't you play on PC? I'm not talking about the whole entire world. I'm just talking about you, Heartache. Why don't you play on PC if you're so concerned about lag? I read that. Heartache is the denial. Yes. JTech Law. Yes. I wonder how. I wouldn't have known there was streaming if he didn't say anything. Exactly. I haven't seen a lag in the racing part, even if they did. Lag is tiny. Yeah, it's actually not that bad. I am really having flashbacks to Griffin Gaming and Supernova. That was bad. Lag always happened in games. Lags. Exactly.
Haha, funny, blah blah blah.
I'm just saying.
I'm telling you, it has nothing. It has nothing.
You gotta relax.
It's not that I have to. It's not that I have to relax. It's that you have somewhere along the lines you've been convinced.
You just lost. Debate over. When you say you gotta relax, and he's actually trying to. This is how irritating it is. When we try to tell you something and you don't want to listen, it's very, very upsetting, and we get irritated. We're calm, but you're the one that's not relaxed.
That being loud and being boisterous and silly
I'm
because
just here to talk about.
I know, but what you're trying, but you're not really arguing good faith, because what you're trying to do.
I already argued. I made my points. You didn't make yours.
I totally made my points. No, you didn't make your points.
You're trying to show me gameplay that doesn't have anything to do with input lag. It has bad input lag.
Your game have input lag if you play it on the console. Your games have input lag. Everything you have is input lag. How dense can you be to not do input lag? It's dumb. Hard is a console peasant. How delusional this guy is crazy. He doesn't see written on the wall. Heartache is a child and need a timeout. Even though I didn't compliments here, I probably wouldn't have stopped watching after 16 minutes.
Raymond has bad input.
You're
lag.
really.
You're telling me
I
that
can't.
if
I
you're
can't.
next to-
I can't have this conversation with you if you're going to argue this way.
Exactly. He wouldn't have that conversation with you if he argued that way. I'm sorry I'm on my phone at the same time. I'm just texting somebody. So, do apologize. Hope that the person coming to the stream, that'd be awesome.
You're not. You're not actually arguing and debating in good faith. I am. If you're coming to this argument suggesting that you can't take my word on the fact that I'm not experiencing input lag, even though earlier in the stream I literally said this is so laggy and unacceptable that I wouldn't play this. So I've openly, even before we were in a debate, before I knew we would do a debate, I made it clear that I have no problem. I'm not in this to win this. I'm in this to give you my experience honestly.
And that's what a person with a open mind would have said. He sat there. He's a game developer, dude. He's a game developer. And he's sitting here and he's explaining to you that certain games is going to be laggy. It's going to be laggy because the service or the internet, there's so many obstacles that streaming had to go through. And you're sitting there right there thinking that it's going to be perfect. Nothing in the world is perfect. My PC is not perfect. My setup is not perfect. I mean, look at this. I'm chatting through my backup phone. You know, I mean, I'm still learning how to do all of that. Nothing is going to be perfect. Stuff going to get cut out. Stuff is going to lose connection. You're not getting that. You just caring about how good the graphics is. Am I getting any input lag? Everything will have input lag, dude. You're not going to avoid it. So stop being a console peasant and start looking at the evidence that is provided to you. But no, you don't want to look at evidence. Okay, Heartache is already losing it. Yep, Heartache is hothead. I wonder if he's a Capricorn or Aries. They're usually too hot-headed. I wonder if you're literally. Yo, Libra. Gotta admit, you walk into that one. Not gonna lie. The October he might be low key. You really need a new button for the pace to stop the other guy from interrupting. Might be against it too. The Aries. Yo, yeah. That was pretty funny.
And I said to you, or I said to the stream, I can't play it like this. And so I stopped playing it. So when I'm telling you in good faith, I was not experiencing input lag, I wasn't. And you're like, but you're hitting the wall. How do I know? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I don't know, man.
Yes.
I can't convince you. Let me show you some other games. Maybe that'll help. You're actually coming.
It's like I've experienced streaming myself.
But you have.
You experience streaming yourself. That's fine, but you're not the whole entire world. We learn from our mistakes, but we ignore them. We are doomed to repeat them. Civil Hall, yeah. I'm sorry, and doesn't believe in this zodiac thing. You know what? I don't know anything about zodiac sign. I'm a Scorpio, so that's all I know. Exactly, Civil. That's my Peter.
You're actually coming.
It's like I've experienced streaming myself.
But you haven't experienced it.
But I never. That's what you say. How you know I didn't have a good enough connection? What's the connection that they say that you should have?
I will tell you, but here,
streaming
okay,
experience?
but here's how I know you haven't had a good enough connection, because if you've walked away from it and you have been like, that is shit and that is unacceptable, then you haven't experienced good streaming. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, that's how.
Yeah. You haven't experienced good streaming, like he said. Because streaming is at a point where we're at the point where it wasn't like 3 years ago, because we're far ahead 3 years ago compared to now. Yeah, we still got jitters. We still not going to stream everything because what we see right now is horrible compared to what we got for digital or physical. But later down in the line, it could be amazing. Let's check out the comments. That's fine, pure. Okay, heartache, me. Listen to Libra. That's awesome.
How I know?
So what should my speed be to have an enjoyable experience?
How would I know that? You tell
10 gigabytes.
me. What does the internet tell you it should be?
No, that's what I'm asking. I thought you might have known all this.
I mean, I can.
Know?
No, I can look it up real quick. Give me a minute.
Or you could just say, what is your internet speeds?
I will tell you that in a second too. But I will look up what they recommend for streaming, and it is ping as well. But hang on a minute. I'm going to look it up right now. Okay, so I will look up. Let's see. I'll look up Stadia. No, well, best streaming. What's the word? Recommend.
For me, I got 1,000 megabytes down, and I got
Okay.
45 up.
Recommended.
That's amazing. But at the same time, what service do you have? Because certain service could be different. You know?
Streaming speed for.
Oh yeah, let me read the comments because I know some people already did. Yes, David have already won. He got evidence and everything.
Okay, well, your internet is
10
better than
megabytes.
mine.
My bad.
And you're telling me that you either must be in Timbuktu away from a server. Like, where do you live?
I'm in Georgia.
What part? Are you close to Atlanta? I don't know where their servers would
I'm
be.
about an hour from Atlanta.
Fair enough. He's in the same state as I am. You gotta say in Georgia. First of all, it's too hot, and I hate it. But they do have conventions, and I like to say that. I don't want to say where exactly I'm at, but yeah, I'm in Georgia, so yeah. I mean, I'm not from Georgia, but yeah, I got good internet speed because we swapped to a different service than AT&T. AT&T wasn't working very well. We just swapped to a different one. But still, you can still stream because I think I was streaming on Stadia for just to try it, and it went pretty well. Uh, 10,000 was server. I think Xfinity sell it. Honestly, that's this internet service we have in America. So I think it's Infinity.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine you would be close enough. All I can tell you is that my internet down is like 280, and my internet up is like 14.
That's not bad internet speeds. I think that's amazing. It's and let me add that it's Xfinity and it's Google Fiber as well. I think Google Fiber might give you a little bit more. I might be wrong, but I'm not looking it up right now.
So your internet slams the fuck out of my internet, and I'm telling you, when I'm playing these games, there is no. And you've got people in the chat that also are playing. I mean, we're not experiencing what you're experiencing.
Play a fighting game. Play a fighting game.
He say play a fighting game. Fighting games have to be more technical, but you want your opinion to be 100% correct. First of all, there's no such thing as 100%. The only thing that you can say that's 100% is never. Never say never. But you're not listening. You're only doing your own experience. This is that is insanely fast. Yeah, it is. It's very, very fast.
And then come back, play some Street Fighter, and then get back with me and tell me there's no input lag.
That's a different thing, though. I already said right now, there are absolutely going to be some games that are competitive that you are not going to want to compete with someone else. But I could absolutely play a single player fighting game.
Yeah, I think you could play a single fighting game. You can have a little lag if you want to, but you know that's fine, I guess. Um, da. A man Google Fiber isn't even offered everywhere in the states. Yeah, it's not offered everywhere in the state because I checked in my area and it doesn't have it, so that sucks. I have 150 megabytes per second. I don't know. Let me check out my internet speed. Let me check it out real quick. Net speed test. Run speed test. Okay, this is a first test, so 28 down, and I rounded it up. 4 up. No, not 4 up, 3 down. I bet 3 up, 28 down. That's not bad. I think that's actually pretty good. I'm streaming. It's actually consistent, and I'm actually on Wi-Fi, so yeah. No idea because I'm not home, so I could test it. Megabyte upload, okay, but make it way better than my speed. I mean, I'm not saying I got the greatest, but look at me. I'm streaming to y'all, so.
And not have a problem with it today. But to go into the future, I probably would need to. In fact, here I'll give you something. I'll show you.
Matter of fact, with that Elon Musk internet coming out, that's supposed to help everybody out.
One right now, not a problem, pal. But yeah, I'm streaming at the same time, so it's kind of hard to do both. But
and that's the key thing right there. He just said, "Oh, snaps! I did not know that." Give me a second. I'll read comments, but the stream haven't lagged yet, so it's much better. Fair. 27 down. Yo, Civil Hall, you got 17.2 upload? I want to say this right now, Civil Hall. I'm slick hating at the moment because your upload. But if you stream and stream games at the same time, like if I stream a game right now, it's going to be horrible, like terrible, because I'm streaming and I'm streaming something, so I'm doing 2 types of streaming. It's not going to work. But he got a point right there. He say, I'm streaming right now, so it might not work, and he being honest.
But let's see.
So that's a problem in itself, right? What if you want to stream games and stream to your audience at the same time? Then that's another issue.
It's not an issue. It's an issue right now, and it's an issue. I mean, the number of people who stream, and that's going to be the reason that the future doesn't take off, because streamers won't be able to. I mean, come on, they just won't.
I mean, that's look. Streaming is very big right now.
Okay, man.
Streaming is big right now because I'm streaming. I'm not streaming the game. I'm not even playing a downloadable game right now. I'm just talking crap. So, yo, you hilarious.
People want to stream.
We are. Yeah, they do want to stream. We're talking about the future. We're talking about the fact that
How far are we talking? How far in the future are we talking?
I think.
Dude, are we Professor X? We can't look into the future? We can't tell the future. It's going to come. Be patient.
I think where you are going to get is you are going to get.
Hold on, let me read this chat real quick. I'm at my grandparents, so their internet is the kilobytes, so they stream is hard to. Ouch. Pure fame. I'm so sorry.
It's going to be just like downloadable digital content. You are going to see games get. Hang on, I'm bringing this up real quick. Hang on. Xbox. You are going to see games more and more and more become sub-services, and then more and more and more become streaming services. I don't mean today. I don't mean in a year. But I definitely think in a year, there are going to be more people streaming than there are today. 100%, absolutely, hands down. It is going to be a gradual adoption, and the internet's going to get better, and games are going to adjust because the money is going to be there. Hang on, I'm entering my thing.
Yeah, heartache. Have you ever heard of evolving? And everything, the internet is still evolving. We're not at the highest peak yet because there's still more information and more stuff that we could still do. So we still making stuff better. We're not at the point. We're at the point where we can stream and talk to other people. Yes, but you know what? We could get a lot better. That's the amazing thing about the internet. We're growing. We're growing. I remember dial-up. I don't want to think about it. Dave kind of looking in the future. X, to be honest, yes, he is Libra.
I'll show you a fighting game. Hang on. I mean, again, it's almost like you don't get the fact that I'm not arguing with you about today. I get that today, for a number of people, it's not the most satisfying experience, but not for everyone. But there's enough people that have experienced a positive experience with it that if you can extrapolate that out, you go, oh, I can see how this is going to become the norm.
And heartache. This is the mindset of a person that's knowing gaming to a fanboy. You don't know nothing about gaming. You just care about the games that you play. You're just thinking about you. What he's thinking about is what's coming out in the future. He's a God of War dev. He's going to go ahead and sit there and think about the future. That's his job. He's going to create games for the future. You, on the other hand, you just paying the company the money to play the game. That's all you're there for. And you're not getting that. And this is where you're never going to figure out what game dev's going to do. You're not taking that in consideration. You don't have your mind open. You're thinking about your own self, but you're not thinking about the whole entire world. And that's where people calling you a console fanboy. Chat time. The internet will only get better if provided closer to do something a lot, but the company charges too much. Look, companies do charge a lot, but hey, that's how they make money. Can't be mad about it. He looked more like old man Logan. Oh shit, he actually. Ooh, I cuss. Oh wow, he actually does look like old man Logan. Oh man, he have Game Pass. Yeah, it's actually an amazing service. You know, if you got a PC or a Xbox, Game Pass is amazing. I talked about that in my last video. One of the best things about dial-up was the sound effects. Oh snap, Civil Hall. You just want to torture me.
Here, I don't know. Again, I'm streaming, so I'm probably going to get a little lag. I'll put up Streets of Rage on here, I think. There, Streets of Rage 4. All right. I mean, that's the best I can do because I wouldn't. I guess there's what's that game they put out? Killer Instinct, right? Now, I have never played a fighting game over streaming, but let's see what it feels like. I'm not vouching for this, but
that's being honest. I actually agree with that. He's really being honest. YouTube. Hope that the person get on. But yeah, he's actually being honest. Can't get mad about it.
But I'm curious though, because you asked. Something's not right. I got my controller. It's fine. Here we go.
Point I'm trying to make at the end of the day is that majority of us gamers don't want streaming, and we don't want it no time soon.
You made a claim. Bring the evidence. Don't tell me. Show me. Because I'm not going to believe what you say. I need the evidence. Don't bring me no polls. Bring me solid evidence. You're not thinking this through. Chat time. Dial up. I remember that. Oh, really, Libra? That's awesome. You know, welcome to my age. Would it remember? Really, Pure Fame? Really? Too young? Oh, snaps. I'm old.
We're not looking forward to a streaming future.
And what I'm saying is, I abs.
So you don't want games to evolve. You don't want games to evolve. Heartache. Oh boy, this dude dumb.
Absolutely. The only thing I will say that I disagree with that statement on is you are not.
You're 2 years older than my little sister. Wow. I feel like I need to be in a retirement home at the moment. Nah, I'm messing with you, man. I'm sorry. A dial up was a pain. Glad you did have to experience. Look, I agree with Libra. You dodge a bullet.
In a position to speak for the majority of gamers. You are in a position maybe
Run
to
a poll, Jaffe.
in a position and
I want everybody to hear this because Heartache Time can't.
Streaming, and we don't want it no time soon. We're
And-
not looking forward to a streaming future.
and what I'm saying is I absolutely the only thing I will say that I disagree with that statement on is you are not in a position to speak for the majority of gamers. You are in a position maybe
Run a
to
poll, Jaffe. Run a poll. Run it on YouTube. Run it
think
on
about
Twitter.
think about it. The number of people who my kids and their friends and their high school wouldn't even know what the fuck we're talking about.
And that's the thing you don't understand. That's the thing you don't understand, Heartache. You say run a poll. That doesn't give any evidence. That's just people choosing. You have to do research in the situation. He's telling you he disagree with you because gaming is evolving as well. Me, I never liked it this. I never liked this. It could have scratched up. I still was in my cartridge thing. I still say cartridge still better. But we evolved into this, and that was the only way to put more stuff onto more information onto a single thing. So with that being said, I was still with the cartridge. Why do you think I had a 64? I didn't like it this age. I really didn't because this could have breaking everything. Game evolved, Heartache. All right, games getting bigger and stuff. We get it. Something like Google Stadia, even though a lot of people hate Google Stadia, it's still a fact that you don't have to download the game. You could buy the game, but you don't have to download it. It just streamed to you real quick, and that's still amazing. You're not getting it. You're not opening up your mind. All right, let's go to the chat. It was a nightmare to deal with back in the day. Yeah, it was that bad. Dial up. I see a little bit of it, but mostly saw broadband. Yes, yeah, it was horrible. Oh, floppy disk. Oh no. Woo. Look, pure flame. Let me tell you how bad dial-up was. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I'll probably give you a little thing. Okay, let's type in dial-up. Dial-up picture. There we go. Let's go ahead and look up. All right, here you go. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay, so
How old is your kid?
running 17 and 15, running a poll in a place that people would actually take it and know what we're talking about is the exact problem.
I'm so sorry. I'm looking at the chat. We're gonna look at it real quick. And that's only if it doesn't crash. Right, Sybil. Yeah, it was sending slow for the pictures. Imagine download a game. Exactly. Pure frame. Really? You enjoy that? Try browsing the website while somebody making a phone. Ooh. Libra, why?
You absolutely are, in my opinion, speaking for the people who go on NeoGAF, the people who watch shows like this. Sure, I'm not denying that. I think you're absolutely right. It's going to be a while before you guys come around. But you guys aren't playing Fortnite or Roblox either, right? The fact is, you guys are in the minority.
And they wouldn't be playing Fortnite either if they had the stream.
And that's what he's saying. You're the minority. Do you know what minority mean? I mean, it's a coincidence, but minority. You're in the minority because you don't want to stream the games. We get that, but majority of the people rather just stream the games. Like me, I stream the games on my phone, and I'm fine with that. You're not opening your mind like that. He's giving you all the options, and he's giving you all the good thing about streaming, but he know that you're not part of that, so you still want your point to be heard, but you're not listening.
No, they would. Okay, but what they would do though is there would be another game that they would still be playing Among Us, and they'd be just as happy.
That's a good point. They could be playing Among Us. Among Us look like a game you could stream, and that's fine. You're just not listening. Imagine download Flight Sim on. Why do you want to hurt yourself, Pure Frame? That was dial up. I thought streaming was universally hated. All I see is people bashing game streaming. Yeah, you see a lot of people bashing game streaming. Me, I think I'm on that part where it's like I could stream my games on my phone, and I'm actually okay with it because I have pretty good connection with T-Mobile.
Look how low we have to degrade the games just for the.
They don't care though. Can you get?
Okay, before he go on with this, if you're gonna put like games on my cell phone and it's at low quality, I'm okay with it because this screen, even though it look big, is actually pretty perfect because if you look at the Switch, it's at 720p, but yet it still look good. It's not the quality, but they trying to make it easier for people to play the game. So what is the quality is low? All you care about is graphics. If that's the case, why are you playing on PlayStation? Play on a PC. You don't have no good points.
Yes. The top earning games of last year.
Oh, before, let me check out the chat. Streaming has become more acceptable now, but it's going to take a very long time. And that's what he's saying. I agree. It could do that, but it's not ideal. Again, can't tell the future. We could have different opinions on it, and that's fine. We just can't tell.
If I had to guess, I would say that.
And let me give you the money first.
First, let me rewind it real quick.
They don't care though. Can you guess the top earning games of last year?
If I had to guess, I would say that.
And let me give you the money first.
Okay.
The number 5 game earned a little over $1 billion. The number 4 game earned a little over $1 billion. The number 3 game earned about $1.3 billion. The number 4 game earned $2.5 billion, and the number 1 game earned $2.6 billion.
Okay, so this is where he's talking about the top 5 games that earn a lot of money. Now, go ahead and think about it. I already know what it is. I already saw the video, but go ahead and think about that. And I can tell you right now, 9 out of 10 of you could be wrong. I'm not saying 100. 9 out of 10 of you Could be wrong. That's how much. Because I was wrong when I first heard of it. But let's go. Before we go okay.
If I guess, just knowing, so Fortnite's probably number 1 or 2.
Not even on the
Call of
list.
Duty-
Not even on the list.
Really?
Yep.
So wait, you're saying games that earn the most?
Earn the most.
That-
Earn the most money.
Fortnite wasn't in the top 5?
Nope. Here's what's not there.
All right.
GTA's not there. FIFA's not there. Fortnite's not there. Call of Duty's not there.
You're shocked.
Of course you're shocked, because I'm telling you, because I'm telling you, you're not in the minority. You're not in the majority.
Well, what are the games that are out there?
Roblox was number 5. Coin Master was number 4. Pokemon Go was number 3. Number 2 was Honor of Kings, and number 1 was PUBG Mobile.
You know what's funny? I think all those games are streaming. So for a company to make close to $1 billion for the top 2, that's crazy. And it's not even the games that we even play. Well, I don't play. My sister played Roblox. That's crazy. And Fortnite not up there? That's crazy. So Heartache, here go the evidence. What you got to say about that? Chart. In my stream, the Avatar game, I heard that is ray tracing only, but I have a 5700 X. You got 5700 XT? I mean, it's not be able to play it natively. Yeah. PUBG's up there, dude. Yeah. That make a lot of money, dude. That make a lot of money. There of Doom Eternal posted on Twitter where they say it will take up to. Wait, really? Wow. Wow. I did not know that, Civil Hall. And
Those are mobile games, Jaffe. I mean,
No,
that
these
game was
no,
fun.
They're
I agree.
all the games. This is all of Honor of Kings,
Sorry about
and
that.
number 1 was PUBG Mobile.
those are mobile games, Jaffe. I mean,
No, they're all the games. This is all of the games. This is not the mobile games that earn the most. These are the games that earn the most. They don't care.
imagine that. All those mobile games, that's all the games that earn the most. Nintendo's still making money. The game is 80 gigabytes, I think. Even though it's 80 gigabytes, people still play it.
It's a business. I'm not saying you don't care. I appreciate that. I respect that. I do. But that's not what we're talking about. I'm not arguing with you that your points are stupid. I'm saying they only become stupid when you shove those points into other people who don't value the same things you value. That's all.
Yeah, he's pretty much shoveling it down people's throat. And that's the wrong way to think about it. There go proof. Like, I don't think Heartache saw the video, but there go proof of what's the games that sold the most, the top 5. He have evidence. Heartache, it's a rap beef. It's in a, okay, is it a chart showing facts about how much money they made? Yeah. 2020, those are the top 5 games of all the games. Not just mobile, not just consoles, not just PC either. That's all the games. Crazy, B.
That's all I'm saying.
I think you're really underestimating people that think that they don't value having smooth controls. You know what I mean? I think you.
That's not the point. The point, because if that's the case, why are you on console? Why are you on console? Because if you want the smooth controller, just play on PC. I'm not shutting down any console players. I'm arguing with facts.
Really
Yeah.
underestimating it. You're making it seem like people just don't care.
They don't care.
Moves
No,
10 minutes later.
they
Like,
that's
come on,
different.
Jaffe.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Heartache, quit putting words into this dude's mouth, man. You're tripping. Looking at it, yeah.
You sounding right now. You're sounding like they don't care. Like
That's-
everybody cares about input lag.
Yes,
If
but
they move the character and the character is not responsive,
I never,
as it should be, that's a problem.
yes, it is a huge problem.
This is the part where Heartache don't listen. You're not being genuine. So, Heartache, you're trash, man.
And I never said otherwise. But what I said was the money will be there and the gamers will be there because they will, if they basically prove that the audience will.
That's a hard-hitting dude. Tusk? Man, I haven't played Killer Instinct since the Super Nintendo. That dude hit hard. Heartache, no facts. It's not him.
Vibe
It's
with accessibility,
not to him. It's
then
not.
they will design games around the limitations. Just like the best iPhone games that sell the most.
Oh, this lag. You see this lag? It's lagging bad. You see it?
Why are you interrupting the dude? He's trying to talk to you.
Yes, it's a fighting game. I'm
Oh,
not.
God.
I'm not
Jesus.
just. It's not terrible, but I'm not disagreeing
Yeah,
with
it's
you.
pretty bad.
I'm not disagreeing with you. But if you were playing a single player
do,
game,
do a 10-hit combo. Do a 10-hit combo, please.
it's. I can't.
Dude, if I pick up Killer Instinct, I probably don't know how to do a 10-hit combo even if I download it on my PC. Quit being ingenuine. See, this is the reason why people don't want to debate console peasants like yourself, because your mind is already stuck in one.
Can't have this discussion with you. You're literally not arguing good faith. You're.
I'm doing input lag. I said do a 10-hit combo.
I
I'm
first
arguing
off, I
input
can't
lag.
do a 10-hit combo on that game. I don't
No,
know.
first of all, okay, let me say this, Jaffe. You
Yeah.
gotta relax. You get sensitive way too easy.
No, you need to relax, Heartache. He's trying to talk to you and you're just... It's like arguing with a kid. You know, don't want to listen, don't want to open their mind. They think their opinion is correct, and that's it. Heartache, your debating tactic is trash.
Really,
We're only having a conversation. It's not that serious. You gotta relax.
I'm very relaxed. If I wasn't relaxed,
You know,
why would I
can't have
be?
this conversation with you? Like, chill, relax.
Because you don't want to listen.
I
It's
don't.
not that deep.
It's super fucking deep. I enjoy it. I don't. Let me. Okay, let's be clear.
Okay, let me check out the chat real quick. Okay, no chat yet.
Don't fucking patronize and tell me to relax. I enjoy having the conversation. I enjoy debate. I don't give a fuck if you. What? I'm sorry, your psychoanalysis of me.
Look at you. You're emotional. Relax.
Of course, I'm emotional because I care.
Yo, do not tell me that this cat is trolling, because he's not. He laughing because he can't argue with facts. He showed facts. He already agreed that there's going to be lag, but at the same time he say, but you're not the minority. I mean, you're the minority. You're not the majority. Heartache, you just need to stop. Get to the chat real quick. I wonder why make Heartache turn into a console peasant life. I wonder. Heartache, relax, Davis. Relax.
But I'm still having fun. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me.
Okay, I hope so.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Trust me. Watch my stream. I do it all the time.
Okay.
All right, go.
All right. I mean, what happened to Killer Instinct? What happened?
It didn't play very well.
Okay, my point is made.
Your point.
Your point is not made. Your point is, I'm correct. You don't want your mind to be changed. You know you're wrong. Sure, I bet you turn off crossplay off because you don't want to deal with anybody on PC or anything like that. You're a peasant.
Point is not made. Your point.
It's made, Jaffe.
Really? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let me explain. Okay. Let me explain to you how your point is not made, and I want you to tell me. I want you to tell me how your point was made, even though I don't think it was. Okay. Let's be calm and listen. I don't care if
You're not chilled. You're trash. I really, really go down here real quick. Exactly.
you're chill. Let's just listen for a minute.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
your point is input lag matters. I don't think anybody would disagree with you that input lag matters. Of course it does. Okay? However, if you are playing an online fighting game and you are streaming it to an audience while you are playing it, I can't even play a platformer without getting unacceptable input lag, like I showed before we even had this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So when you say your point is made, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying you're not arguing in good faith. That's why the idea of chill, relax is really kind of a really bad faith debate tactic, because what you're trying to do, you're trying to deflect and divert attention away from actually the meat of the topic.
Jaffe. Oh, I didn't know you roast him so bad. Ooh, that even hurt my soul, dude. Ooh. I won't blame you for getting a little mad. Exactly. Ooh.
I've made it clear to you already. The things that you are saying are problems. I'm agreeing with you. But you're not listening if you think the reason I put Killer Instinct down is because your point was made. Right? I can't stream a game when I'm streaming to an audience. I showed you video when I wasn't streaming to an audience, when I was streaming on xCloud. And I said to you, there was no lag, and it was acceptable. I also showed you when I was in good faith arguing that when input lag was not acceptable, I stopped playing. And so all of that as a basis for what we've been talking about, and then you come at me with, my point is made, because you had input lag. There's literally a guy in the chat, Realism, says input lag is extremely important. I know. It's like you're not listening.
And there we go. He just explained everything right there. He say he showed the evidence. He say he recognized input lag. He say it's not for everybody. He say he's a minority, because apparently he probably a minority too. Honestly, the most money, Roblox. I could tell you this right now. Like Roblox and all those games, I could tell you right now. I bet you for my sister's birthday, I could buy her a Roblox card, and she'd be happy with that, like $100 Roblox card, and she just use it. It's so simple that they don't get it. Oh yeah, let me hit this chat real quick. David is right. He is deflecting. Yep, Heartache really needs to grow up, as he is settled and bad example for his platform. Exactly, JTech Light.
And that's why I said that streaming is trash, and you get on here and you show us what you're dealing with, and that is kind of proving my point.
Stop for a minute. Stop right there.
Heartache, you literally didn't listen. Whoo! I do not want to do a video on this cat, because I'm about to do a video on Heartache when I get a chance.
Showed you a very fast racing game. I showed you a high fidelity visual game that when I was not streaming, there was no input lag. Why is that trash?
Listen.
No, why?
Answer the question. Answer the question. Don't move the goalposts.
Listen.
No, why was it trash?
Listen, you showed a video. We can't really confirm what was going on with said video.
Okay, so
what's going on live?
And that's it. That's it. Heartache, you're trash, dude.
When you show us what's going on live, it failed every time, Jack. Every time.
You're then okay. So
when you stream a game and you stream online, it's gonna be lag because you're streaming off of one computer. And you used to be a PC player.
What you're basically saying is, because the very nature of how unless I invite you over, which I'm happy to do, unless I invite you over, I can't. I'm not worth having the discussion with them.
I do want to bring this up because I've been looking at his headphones. Yeah, you could work with any headphones you want. You know what I'm saying? They're headphones. They work just fine. Yeah, look all shiny, probably cheap, probably got it for Family Dollar. No disrespect. You work with what you got. PC gaming, you could make it cheap. You know, I'm not dissing his headphones. I just say smart money move. If you're just trying to listen to games or talk to somebody, smart money move.
So we may as well stop talking. Because what I'm telling you is, I don't know what else to tell you other than I've been honest about when it's not working, and I'm honest about when it is working. If you're choosing to say that's not good enough, then that's fine, but then there's no point in arguing at all. Correct?
I mean, I'm just here to. You wanted me to come here to make my point. That's what I did.
Yeah, but
every time you streamed live, every time you did it live, it failed.
Yes, it did. Do you know why?
That's all that matters. Right in front of us. Right for us all to see.
That's so dumb for you to say that. I'm sorry, but it's dumb.
I mean, what do you mean? It failed.
Why do you think it failed? Explain how it failed, Heartache. You don't explain yourself.
You said it yourself. Oh, it's bad. Cut it off. It failed.
That is the... Okay, so let me ask you a question. If you said to me you can fly a plane across the country, and I said, no, you can't, and I then said, you can fly across the country, but I took all your fuel away in mid-flight and you crashed, would I say you're a liar? But you failed. Yeah, you didn't have any fucking fuel. Right? I am streaming a stream while I am downloading and playing a stream.
That's a perfect analogy, you know. Hey, bring Halo back. You see this? He just explained a better analogy than you would have.
So if you take away...
Oh, let me check out the chat. I'm sorry. Heartache, you need to go. Oh, yeah. Heartache. No, David, never invite Heartache.
Okay, so if you're saying that your conditions is poor right now because of all the things that you are doing, then why even try to prove and show it anyway?
Because I assume...
Why even go through it?
Well, because I had a video of it, and I assume that would be acceptable given the fact that I don't lie. You can't point to any time when I've lied on this stream, ever, because I don't do it in my life at all. And you also, on this very stream, I tell you when it's shitty.
Yeah, he told the truth. You know, I can't dodge all that what he just said. He actually told the truth. I actually appreciate him telling the truth because he haven't lied. He was honest and everything. So yeah, that's perfect. Chat time. No, they never invite. Okay, I read that one. Never thought of that analogy. Yeah, this is bad. I agree.
So, but if you're not going to believe me on that, I don't know what else I can do for you. If you're basically saying I can't show it to you and no one else who's telling you that it's good is accurate, then yeah, fine, sure, no problem. I mean, that there's no way to win that debate with you. But if you want me to say, is streaming shitty right now for me when I am streaming and I'm also doing a live stream like I am with the show, yeah, you're right. You win that argument. Not a problem.
There ain't nothing else to say then, right?
I guess not.
My point was just streaming is garbage and we don't want it. Most of it.
Again, you're gonna walk into the wrong person, and they're gonna say show evidence, and that's the part you're not gonna know, because I'm a type of person that say, well, I don't believe you. Can you show evidence? If you can't show me evidence, then I'm not going to take your word into consideration. Heartache. This whole thing was trash. You lose. I'm sorry. This dude is a game developer. This dude worked on one of your favorite games because you say God of War look way better than any PC games. Thank you, Fratanka. But yeah, this was a game developer. What do you expect? He's going to know what the future is going to hold. That's why you're playing his games.
Just don't want it. Majority of people do not want no streaming. I don't see nobody running around talking about streaming games.
Yeah, because no one's had the experience yet. The,
Oh, so everybody just got a bad experience then, right?
No.
It's majority and a minority. I mean, nobody talks about PlayStation now. Most people say it's garbage.
Because it is. Yeah, you could download on your PlayStation, but why do I need to get a PlayStation to get the full effect? I can't download on my PC. That's the part that you don't understand. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's a horrible service. I'm just saying they could be a lot better. Because the offer that I would get, I need to buy so much.
So you telling me that, like, who's had a good connection and really enjoyed PlayStation Now? PlayStation Now is not even really discussed. Nobody even really talks about PlayStation Now. We all tried it.
Because compared to, and I'm not crapping on PlayStation, but compared to Xbox Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass give you way more for your money.
I
And it sucked.
Yeah, I think the reason it's hard to discuss with you is because there's such an arrogance about this idea that we tried it, we don't want it. It's this horse shit, man. Okay, I played Metal Gear Solid Returnal, which is a very fast game, and it played great on streaming on PlayStation Now. So no, it didn't suck. It now Paulo in the chat said,
Ooh, that's actually interesting. Sorry, I missed the chat. We should change heartache time until his. We should change heartache times until his heart hit. Yo, let's do that. Into heartache really look bad in this debate. Yes, he does. PlayStation Now was very bad in my experience. In my experience, it was bad too. But I don't own a PlayStation, so I had to go off a PC. PlayStation Now, they charge too much. Ooh, Libra, how much PlayStation Now should be? If you don't mind me asking. I tried Arkham City and Red Dead, and they was awful. Ooh, Game Pass is cheaper than PlayStation Now. I mean, I remember PlayStation Now when it was in the beta stage when it first launched, and it was Compare and other mess. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think PlayStation, Sony bought Bad Cat's streaming network, and they just used that. I heard it somewhere. I'm just not 100%.
says the majority of enthusiasts. That I will grant you.
Ooh,
that is
we won it twice.
No, it didn't suck. It now Paulo in the chat says the majority of enthusiasts. That I will grant you. That is a different argument. Yes, for enthusiasts, I agree.
That's the key thing. Enthusiasts. Like I said with my PC, I spent a little bit over $3,000 on my PC. But I'm an enthusiast. I love it. But at the same time, somebody could get a simple graphic card and put it into a workstation PC. And they could play games off of that. Now, they don't care about the PC gaming, which is fine. They got a PC that they could play games. That's totally fine. They probably want to play Overwatch or Paladins or whatever, or Roblox. With me, I got it for Resident Evil, so on and so forth. I play more and I do more. So, yeah, that makes sense. So, enthusiasts is the key thing. The majority of enthusiasts. I agree with that.
I agree. But I'm not talking about that. Enthusiasts also don't want to play Fortnite anymore. They don't want to play Roblox. They don't want to even play a lot of Call of Duty. They're enthusiasts. They want the best of the best, and I respect that. It's not the majority, man.
That's a perfect idea. 100%.
It's just not. All right, thank you for...
All right, so I think this is it. I'm going to read a couple because I know that on the PC, PlayStation Now is $60 a year, and that's not worth it. Yeah, but how much you think it's going to cost? Like, how much do you think it should be? Because I know it's like $60 a year, Libra. I just want to know how much you think it should be. I mean, it's been 3 years since I last tried PlayStation Now. So this is going to be the end of the video. I'm going to pull up the chat. I'm just going to close some of these out. New tab, and bada. So yeah, I'm just on the chat, and this is just my time saying this is going to be the end of the stream. I want to read through the not the names, but I want to read through the chat. So, who came in? Da, 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 da. I like to thank Libra, Devastator, Scarlet Dreams, Civil Hall, Pure Fame. And these are the people that commented. I mean, was in the live chat. The strangest 418. Yo, this is like one of my greatest stream ever. I really appreciate everybody coming down and visiting. Ooh, PlayStation Now should be $20 a year. Oh man, that's actually wow. No more than that. I think the next few years we're going to see more console use make the transfer to PC as the hardware become more closer to PC. Yeah, after they put the NVMe M.2 drive into the PC and you have to and you have to do all that. That's close to PC. It's not. Ever since Sony did that, consoles, in my opinion, is not convenient anymore. It's not convenient anymore. So, in my opinion, for the Sony fanboys, they lost that. They lost that argument. But hey, everybody, this is it for the stream. It's kind of late and I'm tired. I gotta be at work in the morning. It is 10:42 on my side. But I want to say thank you for everybody who came to the stream. This is one of the. Yes, exactly. So, like, I'm super tired. I think I did pretty well. I really appreciate it. And I want to let everybody know that I am doing a giveaway when I hit 1,000 subscribers. But at the same time, I have to earn it. It's my hard work that I have to do. They're forcing console into dumbing down PC, and I don't like it. Go back to putting the games on disk drive. That's a great point, Libra. I agree with you on that. But yeah, I think that's it with the stream. I'm actually about to head to bed, and I really appreciate everybody to come out. Thank you very much. Just leave a comment if you want to, and I want to do a giveaway of the. Oh, thanks. I want to go ahead and do a giveaway of a Lego Nintendo set, and that's something I'm working towards. So, again, thank you very much, and everybody have a good night. I gotta cancel it, so thank you very much, and have a great night, everybody. And remember, everybody's human. My name's Sendo Q, and I'm out. Peace.